temple begins to shake. You see cracks begin to form on nearby walls. Karun, you start to feel significantly worse as your Black Frost disease escalates to stage 2. You now have a weakness to cold 5, and you are drained 1. I believe, Arcelia, yours is going to escalate to stage 2 as well.
All right.
Let's see. So you have a weakness to cold 5, and you are also drained 1.
How do I apply the weakness to cold?
So this
On
will
the-
be weakness.
On the left side of your sheet, on the character tab, there's an edit button underneath your saves. You can just edit it and then add cold 5 manually.
Cold 5. Is this an emotional effect?
Nope.
It causes emotional effects, though.
Snowy Owl says, "The prison, I believe it is weakening. We do not have much time."
Is it safe out there?
We've cleared the enemies in here, yes.
There's a damn chill in the air. It's seeping past my furs.
You can feel underneath your skin that strange sort of crystallization happening.
Ugh.
Where you were wounded by the raised Black Frost. What do you do?
We should
will
push
take a-
forward.
I will take a sample of the black frost if there's any left.
Oh, there's plenty of Black Frost in here.
I'll take a sample of it.
Sure.
Yara? Should we treat this Black Frost? Do we have time, even?
It will take some time in order to do that. We should make sure we are in a safe place before I touch base on any of that. How are your wounds, though? Karun? Rashtok?
I don't feel very good.
Alright.
If there are others worse, I will be fine.
Karun is absolutely gushing blood from torso. I'll be fine, probably.
I am going to go ahead then, and let us see.
Hemorrhaging.
I will go ahead and, I have the She Who Walks His Water somewhere. Let me see. Yes, I've got the She Who Walks His Water here. I'm going to go ahead and hand that over to you, Karun. So you must roll 2d10 plus 13 for your heal. With that. And I'll go ahead and I'll remove it.
Yeah, make sure your token is selected, and then you should be able to hit use in the chat there, Karun.
I'm trying.
No, it's a custom item. Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you have to just roll it. 2d10 plus 13. Wow.
22.
Pretty good.
Right. Let's see here. Have anything else for you? Because you look fucked up. I will go ahead.
Is that healing? Is the 22 healing?
Yes, that is 22 points of healing.
If we have a few moments, I could do some of my natural healing for them. I just need to be able to refocus.
Well, I would be able to
Meditate.
treat your wounds and whatnot. Snowy Owl, do we have a moment to lick our wounds quickly, or...
I am not sure. All I know is that the prison seems to be weakening.
It will not matter how long it weakens, or how quickly it does if we cannot continue on.
Indeed. Right, so let us spend a few moments. We'll spend 10 minutes then, and I will heal who needs it. So 4 people. That would be Karoon, for sure. Let me take a look at everybody's health.
Do not, let's see.
So myself, Karoon, Arcelia, and Arashtok, since I believe Malavik is fully healed.
Snowy Owl should take priority over me.
How is Snowy Owl doing?
I believe they were heavily wounded.
Alright,
Snowy Owl
so
looks
then
pretty hurt.
Snowy Owl will get this.
I will take care of myself.
Right, so I will treat wounds at an expert level here. For 32 points of healing.
And this is
On
for
myself,
Yara,
Snowy,
Owl.
Arcelia, and Karoon.
And, I will do something before, healing myself. I first put a life boost upon myself, which I will use the focus point, but it will heal me 40, so I'll be at full health as a result of that. And I'll take the 10 minutes to refocus.
Alright, let's see here. How are we feeling? Are we good to go?
As good as I can be, I suppose.
Malavik, are you hurt?
No, I'm just watching the front.
Thank you.
We should... Do we just want to break this door down now that we know that they're not here, Malavik? Pointing at the door we've been trying to open. It's the only one locked. They might have something in there useful.
Let me try to lockpick it first. If it doesn't work, then I'll bust it down, but we must hurry.
Agreed. I'll watch where you were.
Okay. I'll try to lockpick it.
I will give you a prompt. Hold on.
I have to use my toolkit. Yeah. Okay.
And this is thievery, and
Oh,
there you go.
infiltrator. No,
So,
doesn't want to budge.
basically you spend a few minutes doing that. It's when you fail and like you don't critically fail, it's just a time thing that you waste, really. So it's
Okay,
gonna-
I'll just
you
knock
spend-
the door down then, or hit the lock with the axe.
Okie doke. I will give you another check for that then. Let's see. This will be
It's one of the first times we've tried to break a door. Now I think about it.
I think maybe like 3 times in the whole campaign or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, just roll an attack. Just give me an attack roll. Can't generate a check for that. Yeah, 29. Give me some damage. 22. Okay, and this is with the thundering as well. 5 thundering damage.
I mean, technically it has force on it as well, but I didn't put it on.
Yeah, that'll be enough. You crack the door. It's not open, but you've definitely like broken it pretty well. You probably like clear it away. It's like heavy stone, so this will. You can make an athletics check to just kind of shove this stuff out of the way.
Okay. Are you giving it a check? Or want me to just click it?
Let's see. I can do athletics. There you go. Yeah. like pushing heavy slabs off. It's like the equivalent of like, like a maybe 4-inch thick stone that you're kind of like, you've broken, like you're just shoving pieces off into the room.
Whatever they had in here or have in here. And then I stop in my speech and I look through.
It looks like the same kind of situation, a bed of these sinew and bones, some furs.
Well, that was a waste of time. It's nothing in here.
No, oh.
You're more than welcome to go look, but there's just a bed of bones.
I start, like, moving the bones around haphazardly as I... This was locked. There has to be something useful. I'm a bit desperate.
Maybe it's to lock something to
Give me
stay
a
in.
perception check.
Whilst they're looking, I cast Lay on Hands on Karun as well to make sure that she is topped off as well.
21.
Nothing, Rostok.
Oh, well. Nothing useful.
There's a corner down there and another door that's closed. I don't know if we're going to check it or leave.
It does go around. We might want to see what's at the end of the hallway.
Yes.
No. We do not want to be jumped from behind either.
Okay.
I can keep an eye behind us if you want to move ahead, Malavik.
We're told that this place doesn't have long as... I guess the commotion is making it weaker, so we have to be careful.
There's a door
Okay.
here that isn't open.
It's open now. I don't think it was locked.
Another bed of bones and sinew and furs.
There are more doors. A lot more doors. 3? Are you sure you want to continue?
Well, if I am correct, this is going sort of the same direction as the stairs that were leading from the middle of the hallway in the other room. So, I suppose we should check it out.
Yes.
Are we with you?
Okay.
I've begun wandering back and looking through the bodies. I don't think we even checked to see if there's anything on
Did
them.
not. They each seem to have a halberd. It seems to be all they're carrying. They each have a halberd on them.
I'll use detect magic just to see if there's anything interesting about them that way.
Sure. Halberds are magical.
These halberds. There were 3 of those creatures. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. They're magical. All of them, all 3.
They appear to each have a +1 striking rune on them.
They'll help you be a little more accurate and maybe hurt a little more. But if no one wants them, I'll just shove them in the bag so others cannot grab them behind us.
I can help you.
And we'll toss them into the bag of holding so they're not sitting around for the next creature to grab.
Should we open the door to the hallway first before we open these doors to the side? If that is what you're hoping that this door leads to.
Well, I suppose it would be best to probably check the other doors and make sure nothing comes busting out, yes? Behind us,
but
if we try to open it?
I mean, it's up to you. I was thinking about having an escape plan. But go ahead.
You have behind us, at least. Right. And I will try and open this door that is in front of me.
Put all your weight behind it, Yara. They're heavy doors. They're like way bigger than you, basically. You open, you see another bed of bones and sinew.
Much the same. All right. Let's check this final one, eh?
Another bed of bones and sinew and furs.
All right.
All right, this is the way out.
You open the door to find a connecting hallway, Malavik. There is a passage to the north with another set of large double doors and stairs going up to the north and down to the east.
We haven't checked the east side yet, but
No, we have not.
Roshtok, they're pushing forward without us.
Ah, oh, right, sorry. And I shove them in haphazardly.
it's making room for the others. Would you all like to continue north or go east?
We should. Should we clear? Make sure it's safe over there. I do not wish to be pincered.
I agree.
Okay. I will walk all the way over.
And
I'll
I'm
put-
with you.
My ear up against this door before we leave.
Oh, if I was sticking back with you, which I was, I'd not run ahead while you're doing so.
I would like to see if I can hear anything on the other side.
Okay. I will generate a check for you.
All right. I will be careful not to actually touch it, though.
There you go.
28.
Yeah, you listen, and the stone is so thick that you can't really, you can't really hear too much. When you listen against something that's like very solid, sometimes you can pick up sounds and whatnot. The only thing you can really pick up is like cracking.
I hear nothing but our footsteps ringing in these halls.
Good to check.
At least it's quiet for now.
There's another door leading down. Assuming you want to open it.
That one is different. Might be wise.
Also, there is rooms to the north. More doors. Longer hallway. Another door north.
They may be full of the same creatures. Do we wish to check up there or down here first?
Well,
Perhaps
if we're gonna
down here?
clear, we might as well go from bottom up.
Yes.
Agreed.
If we have to make a quick escape, the last thing we want is something behind us.
Alright. I will open the door if it's open.
Okay.
And I will close the door.
We don't want to open that one, do we?
No, I don't like what I see. I see ya. You come with me. I'll step in and move off to the side. Actually, I will not step in.
I'm not going in there.
I will explain to them what I see first. Because I'm sure it's not light in here, right? It's dark.
It's all
My
dark
light
in
is
here.
shining in.
Yeah.
I have a nice
There's tools on tables. It's probably where they operated or done something. There's chairs.
Oh.
It looks very dark, dingy. I don't know if it's blood on the floor or old
That?
dirt. It's like a tortured area or a surgical area.
No.
Is this where we performed the procedures, GM?
This looks
Oui.
just like a workshop. I see hammers and vices. I do not think this is a torture room.
There's a saw that looks like it's a bone saw. And you can go in if you want to. Look
So-
What
around.
are
Tiny
these
bit more.
pillars?
Yeah, there's pillars in here. The pillars support a 50-foot high ceiling of this cavernous chamber. There are two
This is-
large stone tables covered with ancient tools sitting in the middle of the room. And the two outer walls are filled with large alcoves, each of which contains a hide and bone chair and a small stone work table. One corner near the entrance features something that looks almost like a forge, except that it appears to be entirely made of ice.
So this is a workshop based off of
Yes.
what our
Oh, that's good.
qualifications are.
With this.
Haroon, we might need you in here.
Are you sure? You guys probably have all that. I can.
There's a forge made of ice.
Oh, I gotta see that. All right, fine. Where? Show me the forge.
I've walked up to it. I'm very intrigued. I do cast detect magic on it. It does not seem natural.
Yeah. It is. Sorry, let me check this out here. It is magical.
This is a magical forge.
I'd like to inspect the mechanics of it, and I specialize in blacksmithing.
Absolutely. Let's see.
Do that, sir.
Can I do this? Oh, I can. Let's do that. There you go. Those are what you can use to inspect that.
I can inspect with occultism. Get some different information, maybe.
Am I able to inspect any mechanical?
So
part of this?
I won't make you roll a crafting check, but the problem is you won't determine its magical qualities. Your crafting check determine like I'm not
So
even gonna make you
otherwise,
roll.
it is just a normal
It's a forge.
forge.
Yeah, it's like a
All
forge.
right. Hang on.
There's my secret roll.
Okay.
Wait, is this for anybody that's trained in Arcana? or any
Anybody
training?
that wants to make a roll for this, you are welcome to. If you're
As
trained in
well.
any of these things, you can make a roll.
Jesus.
Whenever it was ready.
Wow.
We're a little intrigued.
Okay.
And none of us know what we rolled.
Correct.
should
It was
explain.
secret rolls.
It's
So,
a secret
Fun.
roll. A secret from us, even.
yep.
Yep.
Malvik, you just they've said that it's a forge. You have no idea how it works. Arashtak,
Figured.
you're not really sure what kind of magic is used here. Arcelia and Yara, you understand what this is. This is an ice forge. I'm not sure if you're able to view this, but let's try this and see what happens.
Man, I thought it was just a
Oh.
regular forge with.
Ah, there we go.
It was cold.
I've heard of
Glad
cold
we got
forges.
that clarification there.
What is that? It's an ice forge. Oh. Silly.
I will go about explaining what this is with Yara's help.
So, effectively, this is a really insanely cool item. While many of the magical wonders created by Salman Kar have been destroyed, ice forges, while rare, still see use today among the few individuals who manage to discover and keep one of these portable treasures. When an ice forge isn't activated, it appears to be a small anvil carved from a lump of ice no larger than an apple. While in this state, the ice forge remains cold to the touch, but doesn't melt in the presence of high temperatures. It can be used to chill a beverage in a small container, although those who venerate and respect these items' legacies would doubtless find this use to be insulting at best. When you activate it, you toss the ice forge onto the ground and it immediately expands in size, transforming into a fully functional forge that appears to be made of solid ice. Expanded, the ice forge is 10 feet square and 10 feet high. While the forge itself is cold to the touch, it won't melt in the higher temperatures, nor will it cause harm to someone who remains in contact with the chill surface for an extended period of time. The forge can be used to work metal as a normal forge. The heat created by it does no harm to the ice forge, nor does it transmit to the surface it sits upon, making the ice forge an ideal situation for those who seek to use forges in areas where open flames or smoke would be dangerous. The ice forge can cast creation, heightened to the 5th level to your specifications. Creation conjures a temporary object from magical energy. It must consist of earthen or plant-derived matter, such as wood, paper, brick, or stone. Be 5 cubic feet or smaller. It can't rely on intricate artistry or complex moving parts, never fulfills a cost or the like, and can't be made by of precious metals or materials with a rarity of uncommon or higher. It is obviously temporarily conjured and thus can't be sold or passed off as a genuine item. Spell gains the appropriate trait for the item created, typically earth, plant, or wood. At 5th level,
then heightened.
the item is metal and can include common materials like feldspar or quartz. Spell gains the metal trait if used to create a metal object.
How do you make it small again? Is there a button? Put your tongue to it.
Yeah, Arcelia and Yara, you would probably know that there is a command word or something on this forge, and both of you can sort of suss out where that is.
We could dismiss it and take it with us if you like, but if we do, we won't be able to use it for some time. Perhaps while it's out, you can essentially create whatever you want within certain parameters. Anything that might temporarily help. We've got pieces of wood or other organic material.
We've also got metal too, spare weaponry and whatnot.
Plenty
Got
of
water
stone around
jugs.
us.
Just shrink it and put it in his ice cube. Apparently.
I think we have plenty of ice, but that would work still. I don't know what tool we might need at the moment.
This will be awkward. if
Keys,
it's a
maybe?
Perhaps we should scout out a little more, or
Take a mold of a door.
That's actually fair. We could leave it here for the moment and see if we need something from it later.
What if this
Come
place
back.
is gone by the time we try to get back?
Let's
Well, then we
collapse
won't.
it and bring it with.
What's the time period on this expansion process?
Takes
1 minute.
1 minute.
Oh, that's... Hack it up.
Yara, can you help me find the command word on here?
Only once a day, I believe,
have a look, yeah.
activation.
It's-
and I'll go ahead and I'm gonna help Arcelia because she's got better eyes to look and see if we can find the command word.
Yeah, so I wouldn't count like deactivation as one of the uses per day. I think it's like when you
Okay.
activate it, when you actually turn it into the ice forge, that's when the activation is used.
I'm
As we
wondering.
use it, I will hand it over to Yara once it becomes a lump of ice.
And I will stuff it in the bag of holding. I think Karun probably will have a lot of fun with this later.
I'm looking around this room. There's only one
Same.
entrance and exit, yes?
Correct. That you can see.
Could we not set up the yurt in here?
You have enough room.
I could craft a snare, an alarm snare, to place along the hallways to alert us if anyone is coming.
We
How much
don't
time
have.
has passed since we woke up? That's the question.
So it is. I've got so many windows open. I lost the clock. Where'd it go? There it is. You've been awake for about an hour and a half.
That's it.
Yep.
I have used all of my bombs.
You used all of your most powerful stuff immediately.
I didn't.
Well, to be fair, I almost did die, so...
Yep.
Can you not take a few moments to craft more?
No, not really.
So
Yeah.
here's just
Your flask charges.
mechanically, you still have your infused reagents. You can do quick alchemy. You can get your versatile vials. Typically, I mean, the way that you usually want to try to handle stuff is save your big booms when you really need them.
Yeah.
But yeah, you use them.
Like when you're getting double teamed by a bunch of big apes.
Oh, there's a giant horde of undead, you know.
Indeed.
Spit roasted, that's the word.
Yep,
Saw that
there it
movie.
is. I'd like to take a look at these alcoves. It's clear that this is some sort of hall for artisans at one point. Is there perhaps any evidence to what might have once been created here? If they've got a line of seats like this, perhaps it was a sort of assembly line where there might be contextual clues. If we add up together what is at each station, we might be able to discern what did they make here.
Sure, I'll take a society roll or a crafting check.
Haroon!
Yes?
Could I borrow your mind for a moment?
You want which one? This one or the brain? Is this an emotional
Yours.
effect?
No.
Right. I toddle over to the whole other side of the room. What?
It's clear that this was a place where they made something here. Perhaps
Yes.
these are workstations where they worked together on a specific project. Would you mind helping me have a look around?
Yeah, I take a look around.
Crafting
Sure.
or society?
I'll do society.
Is this do I use the blacksmithing thing here, since it seems they are doing blacksmithing?
No.
Okay. 36.
36. Okay.
That's a natural 1 into a 14 for me.
Okay. First things first, Karun, you find something that you're probably pretty excited about. Yeah. Amongst some of the crafting materials, you find a greater crafter's eyepiece.
Oh, right.
A creature wearing this eyepiece can activate the ice forge in this room up to 3 times per day. So you can nullify that once per day and use it 3 times a day.
Fantastic.
It's a rugged metal eyepiece etched with square patterns, designed to be worn over a single eye. Twisting the lens reveals a faint 3-dimensional outline of an item you plan to build or repair, with helpful labels on the component parts. While worn, this eyepiece gives you a +2 item bonus to crafting checks. When you repair an item, increase the hit points restored by 15 per proficiency rank instead of 10.
Wow.
That was made for you.
I hope no one minds if I'm just going to take this thing
Actually,
with
you
me.
know, I planned on being
What? I can't hear you all the way over there. Takes the thing.
Rune.
Yes?
If we want to take 10 minutes, it may actually be wise to. I pull out the broken fireball wand.
Oh,
You want to try that out?
sure.
Meanwhile, I'm in the background and I hold up a nail. I wonder what sort of ancient civilization must have used this and what it was used for. I suppose some questions will fade into eternity unanswered.
I
From what
posted
you
the
can
repair
tell,
rules for you.
from what you could tell, Karun, these crafting stations here, they weren't like for blacksmithing. They seemed to be for working with bones and things. So it was more along the lines of like.
That's why I see a bone saw.
Yeah, there was essentially like working on creatures, or it'd be closer to like leather work or like scrimshaw or that kind of thing.
Do I see any scrimshaw lying around?
No. I mean, just the rudimentary, chairs and things that have been made, really.
Fido was here, but was spelled wrong. Yeah. Okay. I'll take the wand. What does it look like?
There is no
Broken.
wand?
No,
What about
Ross took the
lizard?
wand.
the fireball
sorry.
wand.
Yeah.
Lizard, hand me the thing. What is it?
It's the wand of fireball.
Right. So this is the thing that caused the explosion?
The 2 explosions I did, yes.
I take it very carefully and point it at the wall, not at anyone. Right, I put on the little crafter eyepiece and turn the dial. Is it possible to repair this thing?
Make sure you have the eyepiece actually on.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is,
yes.
In your inventory.
It's on.
This is a magical item.
Tom.
Just see.
It should be the same DC to craft it, a level 3 wand.
Yeah.
I'm surprised those
Should-
can be repaired.
Shall I roll a crafting check for it?
Give me 1 second. I'm just searching for this.
I'm
They
still
can be
examining the
repaired in-
wand. It is. Is it actually broken or is it?
You would have seen like a crystal on it shattered as I overcharged it.
Ah, what an interesting crystal.
Okay, so
Yes.
first things
I
first.
lick it.
You need to
It's salty.
first is to assess the damage. I will take an Arcana, an Investigation, or if you have a spell that you could use, which I'm almost certain you don't.
Does the lizard have a spell?
So
What
this
about
is from you,
guidance?
Karun. I need
Oh, it
Arcana,
has to be from me.
Arcana or Investigation.
I see. All right. You said Arcana or investigation?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even have an investigation.
Or yeah, I'm sorry. I'll take crafting.
Like, that's where I am. Very well. 43.
Jesus.
Holy mother of God!
I know
I wonder
everything
if you
about
know
it.
what's broken.
Yep.
See
this
is that
crack
the highest
here?
roll we've ever had? With
I have no idea where I
Yeah.
am because all I know is this wand.
I think you got a 40 as our previously highest, Yara. I think
yes,
that's the one
40
that
or
beats it.
41. Holy crap.
Karun, you take like 2 seconds to look at this thing. You know immediately how it's broken. All of the
Oh yes, the magic comes out of this end.
yeah. Immediately you recognize like where the runes are on the wand that helps it generate the spell. It needs to absorb a certain amount of mana from the air, and then the rune focuses that mana into the other runes that are on the wand that actually cast the fireball.
Yeah,
You
make
can-
sure you're not pointing it at anyone that could injure themselves. And you
Yeah.
face the runes out so that it can shock all of the air into it, not your hand. You don't want to lose a finger.
Effectively, we see Karun go like beautiful mind, sort of on this wand. Yeah, you just look at the thing, you immediately understand what's wrong with it.
Show me out the blueprint. Show me out the blueprint.
And you can tell that like the runes are basically like they shorted out because there was too much power going through them too frequently, and just you shorted out the wand from overuse too quickly.
Well, there's your problem right there. Not to worry, though. I am an expert.
Let's see. The wand will require. I will say you need to use at least a rune from another source to repair this. You have a rune. Then
I
you
have a
can
rune
sacrifice
floating
it.
around.
I pull out one of the halberds.
Oh,
Then you
we have these.
move it, and then
I mean, yes, but
do we have a rune just lying around?
you should have some. I think we gave you some.
Oh, I do have a weapon potency +1.
Oh, don't get rid of that.
Oh wait,
one.
no, I don't. It has a quantity of 0.
It's been used
Oh, that was
already.
mine. That's why.
Oh, then the one I
use the
have has
halberd,
been
I guess.
used. I'll use the halberd. Can I remove the rune from the halberd and apply it to the wand?
Yeah, I'm gonna say with a 43 on your crafting check, I'll let you do that for. I'm just gonna take some time. I'm gonna say it's gonna take you about an hour to do.
It's fine. I'm carefully scalpeling away the rune and placing it gingerly.
Now, when Story Hour said prison, are they talking about the one with the beds, or are they talking about in here? I mean, does this include everything down on the first floor?
I think the way that Snowy Owl put that in context was this place is the prison, like the whole
Oh, great.
the temple.
Yep.
Okay,
The
I'll
prison
see-
of Osoyo.
I'll see you all upstairs.
I can hear colors. I can
Fine, by the way.
see sounds.
To go ahead and treat Snowy Owl's wounds if they still have any as well.
Yeah, she's got a few bumps and bruises.
And anybody else who needs it. 25.
If we have an hour...
I wish I knew beforehand.
If we have an hour, how long do you think it would take me, if I can even, to, say, start making a disease?
Start making a disease?
As in, cultivating, say, that lovely pancreatic disease that I
Oh
had
boy.
researched thoroughly.
Give me a medicine check.
I shall.
We'll find out how long it's gonna take based on this.
Oh, wait. Let me double check to see if actually my nature could be used instead.
Should also try to find a cure for the Black Frost disease.
This is only for treat wounds, so if this is not considered treat wounds, I cannot do that. Okay. Medicine it is. 26.
A week?
Nah, I figured something. I wanted to check. Alright. I figured if we could disease the whale, that could help.
Maybe you could figure out how to cure this Black Frost that is crawling under our skin.
I could look into it. I do believe when I critical on it, I think actually a while ago to determine its nature, it was both disease and cursed.
Haven't we?
Something that needs to be removed with cleanse affliction.
Yes,
We've cured this before, haven't we?
Yes,
Yara
cleanse
did,
affliction.
but I
Yeah.
wonder if there could be a rudimentary,
Thing is,
some kind.
With cleanse affliction, they have to be stage 1. So I would have to treat all of you. You would have to succeed on your roll to bring it down, and then I can cleanse your affliction. So that is an
So-
8-hour process to treat your wounds and then do that.
We are all only stage 1, yes?
No, you are stage 2.
Instant
So it's something
acceleration.
at a long rest that we must do. There's no
Well,
curing it otherwise, unfortunately. That I know.
I'll start tinkering around with any of the Black Frost samples we've collected, just to see if maybe I could find a way with my knowledge of breaking curses, which I do have. I have the feat. It's a ritual. It takes 8 hours, but I do have the knowledge there. And I think this was related to a cult in the first place, so
I'll give you a few options.
yeah, sounds good. I have the time. I might as well look into it.
Oh, weird. Medicines. Oh no, I already had it. Okay. There you go.
Wonderful, thank you. I'm going to cast guidance upon myself.
Not a bad plan.
I'm also going to pound one of these things.
There we go. All right.
Karun drinks a Witchwarg elixir, keeping you very warm, Karun. Yeah, Arashtak, this is very complicated. There's a reason that this hasn't been sort of dealt with yet. Dr. Riddleson did a lot of research on this for a long time. And you helped.
I did. That others have told. Well, I haven't even told me. I don't remember helping him though. I'd probably spend the full hour just poring over any of what I can think of, and falling short despite feeling I did a decent job.
And I would have shared the information that I learned previously when I was learning about the disease and trying to figure it out. So this is, I'll just send over what it is that I was sent. But I would have told you all of this anyhow.
Yes.
An hour has passed. What do you do?
Hand the wand back, pointing it at the ground, practicing wand safety.
Thank you. It would not fire today anyway, but thank you.
Oh.
It has to collect enough mana, ambient mana, to refire.
Yeah, I have to recharge it in my daily preparations.
It's all done.
Thank you.
Well, the day is young. So should we proceed, or?
I mean, time is of the essence, yes?
Does anyone need any equipment repaired?
Since during that hour, I didn't want to interrupt anybody. I would ask Karun to. Well, Karun couldn't do anything. She was doing something for an hour, I believe. I would like to. I would ask Rusha if I could inspect one of the helpers.
Oh yeah, I would just open my bag of holding and point to it while I'm looking at this rock frost. It was a +1 striking halberd.
Striking halberd.
If you scroll up above my detect magic, it's right up there in the chat.
I'm assuming those special whatevers we got from the special runes that we got from Snowy Owl's grandmother cannot be removed and moved over to any other weapons.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
From Seshu.
All right. I'll hand it back.
I'd probably just point back at the bag of holding for you to slide it in.
Okay.
And in that hour, I don't suppose we've already explored literally everything, because we just looked at the forge and kind of got the spyglass. Did anybody look around otherwise?
Yeah. Arcelia and Karun did look around a little bit.
Oh, they looked everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
It seems like these are just like Arcelia postulated, that these are like crafting stations, and yeah, it appears that they worked with the closest equivalent would be scrimshaw or like leatherworking. They worked with bones.
Excellent. All right then. With that done, are we ready to go?
Yes.
Times of the essence, yes?
I felt I was close to finding a way to deal with that disease, but I need more time.
And Snowy Owl, does it appear that she is completely recovered as well?
It does.
Perfect. All right. Well, everyone is well enough. Shall we go?
Over the past hour, I would have been making light sketches of this place. It seems that the things that are here, the fixtures, were here from a time of when this temple might have been occupied, yes? They're very old.
Sorry, say one more time.
I'm curious if these things in here have been here for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
That the people who were here at this temple, perhaps worshippers of the previous age, they worked with these tools. Is it possible to discern that?
Yeah, I won't make you make a roll for it. I mean, these tools look old. I mean, they're kind of rusted over and like pretty decrepit looking.
I would have taken the hour to mostly make sketches of the various tools that we find here, or pieces of whatever tools remain, just to document this place and that we were here. I'm ready to go now. Sorry about that.
All right.
Like,
Ready.
I'm having some problems applying the Witchwerg elixir thing to my character. Can you take a look at it?
Okay.
Is it an effect?
You did use, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no condition that really gets applied to you.
Alright. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to know. That's
Yeah.
fine.
It's just, yeah, there's no effect or anything that gets applied. It's
Okay.
just like, if I have you do survival checks or something against the cold, this improves your core and circulation. You're protected from severe cold. You're not like resistant to cold damage or anything like that. This is more along the lines of like weather effects.
And emotional effects.
All right, what do you do?
I begin to lead the way.
Actually, before we go, I would have. I mean, I have spells that would be useful at this level, but them being drained is really bad. So, and that's stage 2 of it, yes? Drained?
Stage 1 drained.
Stage 1 applies? It says it's stage 2 and cold.
One drained 1 at stage 2.
Okay.
They are
so
stage
yes.
2 Black Frost, but drained 1 at stage 2 and drained 2 at stage 3.
Alright, so once I cast Cleanse Affliction on them, they would be able to roll that evening and also cure it. So I'm just going to preemptively go ahead and I will take away the 2 spell slots. I'm going to try and counteract for Arcelia and for Karun.
Oh.
Let's see. Okay.
Sorry, I was reading it during this time. Right, so the first one would be for Arcelia. I will go ahead and use... Let us see. I can't do it for spell attacks, I don't think. For that. Because it's probably higher than 22, yes?
So the counteract rank is 10.
Oh, alright.
And I don't... Does that make it a 20 difficulty? I have no idea how counteract works. It completely eludes me.
Yes, because I know the saving throw is like 27, but... It's fortitude.
Counteract modifier versus DC.
If you consider it a spell, it is the spell DC for the caster. If that helps.
It's a spell, use the caster's DC, but that would be the DC of the thing itself. And this is a disease.
Let me see. Save is 27. So I don't know what the hell the counteract rank means with the save DC. Save counteract DC. This is the most confusing thing ever.
If you're counteracting an affliction, the DC is in the affliction stat block.
And it also does say Black Frost's counteract rank is 10.
Yeah.
According
does
to...
it?
Yes, in what you listed, Yara.
Oh, beautiful. Yes, okay, so it is 10, so it would be 20, I believe, right?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. DC of the counteract check is the DC of the effect being counteracted. What? If a modifier or DC is missing, the GM might want to improvise one using level-based DC or similar.
Oh, if it's... Oh, I found there's a table at the bottom that says if it is rank 10, a failure is, what is it? 9, 11, 13, but it shows like 17 to 18, 21 to 22 would be failures, 25 to 26 would be critical success. So I got to 22, so it would be a success.
Okay, fair enough.
Ah, yes, that's what
I'm
the
not
table
going to
says.
try to figure it out because it's crazy.
My brain. All
That's
right.
why
so
I
that-
don't use dispel. It's not just for you, Wack. It's me too.
And then this one is for Karun, and I am out of second rank spells for the day. 32, so that is a critical success for Karun.
Oh, I feel great.
So that should, let's see, it will reduce the stage by 1 for both of you. And there's nothing for critical, I don't think, on this.
No, it just is a higher.
This doesn't
rank.
take place until you do your stuff at the end of the day, right?
No, so I can cast it now and reduce it. So for Black Frost, what it needs is for Cleanse Affliction to be cast throughout any part of the process. So if I cast it now, once they go to sleep, they've already had Cleanse Affliction cast on them. So then they're just fighting a normal affliction.
Well, yeah,
And
the
they just
deal
need medical
the
checks.
deal with Black Frost is it graduates to the second one, because the stage timer for stage 1 is 1 minute, so it's gonna stay at stage 2.
Oh, I thought it said 1 day.
That's
It's,
to go to stage
getting-
3.
Yes.
Then I would not have cast that because I would know that. All right, sorry guys. I guess we could save those for like later in the day. I don't know. Or I'll just cast them again later. I don't know.
Wack, can you please apply it? I pushed a button to delete it.
No worries.
Thanks.
Sorry about that. I didn't realize
okay.
it was 1 minute for just that. I thought it was just
Yep. That's why they graduated to stage 2.
screaming, crying, throwing up. Sorry, I tried.
Trying. You
My
tried.
Goblin
Thank
Pox
you.
is amazing because it's one
I-
round per stage.
I shit it.
Horrible.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right,
All
what
right.
do you do?
Continuing, I suppose, right?
There's a door
There's a door
on the
here.
east wall.
I will put my ear up against it to see if I can hear anything.
My shield is up.
Okay, give me a perception check.
$23.
Just kind of more of that sound of the building sort of like settling, like you hear some light cracking noises.
Can't quite hear anything beyond. I'm going to try to open it now.
I take a step back.
Yes, my shield is raised and I'm ready.
I
Snowy
will-
Owl, perhaps you should move back a little bit, darling.
Very well.
And I push it open.
Okay. You're probably not prepared for what you see inside.
A beautiful woman.
Not
That's
quite.
to your side, darling. What do
Although,
you mean?
I will say, sometimes, you know, I'm a little surprised by what works for you, but, you know, whatever floats your boat.
Ooh, I can see it. Let me zoom in. It looks fuzzy.
This is what you see.
Oh,
Oh,
Inside the
door.
room, the ceiling of this wedge-shaped room angles steeply to a height of 50 feet, supported not only by 4 stone pillars, but 4 floor-to-ceiling shelves that once seemed to have contained a vast array of books, scrolls, and tablets, but now contains only fragments. Between the shelves, detailed murals adorn the walls depicting Salman Kar, performing all manner of religious practices. An odd pentagonal table made of a gray metal sits in the middle of the room. Unusual tools, scraps of leather, bits of parchment, and fragments of paper are scattered across its surface. There are 2... I don't know really how to describe these creatures that seem to be busying themselves at the table. They appear to be trying to rebuild and repair some sort of scroll.
Now hang on, let them do their thing.
Eyes to meet you.
These creatures sort of look like, oh god, so many different creatures slammed together. Sort of a fuzzy starfish-like head with eyes at each of its legs, large tentacles, fins, and a squishy-looking body.
Oh,
Do they float or do they walk on those little tenderly things?
A wonderful question. Let's find out.
that's actually a very good question if they're flying.
Yes.
basically.
They are flying, yes.
Like a foot off the ground, 10 feet off? I'm curious. Just
Enough to sort of work on the table, so maybe a few feet off of the ground.
Got it.
And are they paying us any mind?
They seem to not care about you. They are
I glance
indifferent.
over to Arcelia. They're not trying to eat our faces.
I will take a few steps forward to see if they react.
They do not seem to.
I'm with her.
Before I touch anything on the table, I would like to, as I've closed the distance, try to get a better look at them and see if perhaps I can discern something about their nature.
Okay. Let's see.
I inch closer.
Maybe with a cheeky old esoteric roll, maybe?
You can absolutely do esoteric, if you'd like.
I would love to maybe make an occultism roll on them, even if it's not applicable.
Occultism
Just
will
as-
work as well.
Aha. Alrighty.
37.
26.
Those-
I'm rolling like
those
that.
Rock
are
talk.
occultism.
These things, they absolutely elude you. You've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah. Not surprising.
Where am I? Who are you people?
Yeah, Karoon, this is some freaky shit. These things are freaky as hell.
Monster, kill it!
Arcelia, with a 37, you're pretty sure this is considered an elder thing. This is a creature that is extremely old, and yeah, it's got different names, but effectively these are alien creatures. They are known as elder things or old ones. From what you can tell, they're very interested in creating things. And they have massive egos to match their enormous lifespans. And yeah, they are usually the most learned and advanced species on any planet they visit. They usually treat other light forms like a scientist might treat experimental stock.
I'll slowly back up so that I can talk to the entire group. So I have a suspicion on what these things are.
They've definitely seen you, by the way. The eyes have
Yeah.
kept an eye on you.
They are certainly aware of us, but perhaps we are what they would consider beneath them. They are very, very, very old creatures. They are incredibly, supernaturally intelligent, and they are creators first and foremost. I'll lower my voice a little bit. Perhaps we might best appeal to their nature and appreciate the ego that we might have to,
Diplomacy?
Here's a better description, by the way, for our podcast listeners. They're about 6 feet tall from head to foot, in quotes. They've got about a 7-foot wingspan. Their bodies are radial in nature with 5 wings, 5 tentacle-like arms at each end, and a writhing nest of tendrils. and 5 eye stalks. Their eye stalks kind of look like a starfish almost. And at one end of their barrel-shaped bodies are several larger tentacles that they seem to be using to fly about, while at the other, their eyes are sitting on this starfish-shaped head, with a mouth surrounded by multicolored cilia.
Diplomacy, right.
Why don't we just leave them alone? And when they're not bothering us, we're not bothering them.
What are they? Can I see what they're working on?
Yeah, you absolutely can. They look like they are sort of trying to assemble a scroll, basically from fragments.
Hmm.
I would advise against touching anything, but I think looking should be okay.
They're putting together a scroll. I wonder if it has useful information on it for if they're so intrigued. But...
I'll step back into the room.
Is it possible for me to discern, to glean contents from the scroll they are assembling?
Yeah, you can attempt society checks or just to decipher writing. Yeah, a society check, I guess.
$28.
Make, what languages do you speak?
Ooh, I speak, Dwarven, Arboreal, Elfin, Hellet, Verisian, and, Taldane. Oh no. Don't like that look.
I'm gonna say you're only able to sort of get a little bit of info. It's a language that you don't speak. You can see that there's some drawings on it maybe that look like the Nameless Spires.
I'd like to settle up beside Karun, and I touch my arm where Arashtak has tattooed me. I'd like to activate my reading tattoo and read whatever is there to Karun if possible. I might not be able to understand it, but perhaps it can add some context to my friend.
Sure. Yeah, from what you can tell, and again, they're putting this back together, so it's really hard to like make out exactly what this is about. But the little bits and pieces, I'm gonna say, I'll need a society check from you too.
All right, makes sense. Press button. 17.
It's probably not enough information to go off. You just kind of confirm what Karun says. It's like, you know, about the spires from what you can tell.
Look, spires!
So, do we wish... This isn't perhaps part of, like, the ritual or anything like that?
I don't know. It could be they're just studying this place based on what you said about them. Celia. Maybe they're just scholars trying to read.
Is there any, like, thing that would jump out at me to a link between these elder creatures and Osoyo?
No.
I say the word Osoyo out loud to see if they react at all.
Yeah, they do react. When you say this, oh boy, hold on. I don't have the appropriate effect. Hang on.
What? Oh, for their voices.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just start blasting.
We explode. The campaign is over.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, we don't want this. Let's turn that off. Okay. Let's do one of these. Okay. Ah. Visitors. How interesting. Do you speak?
Yes, O great learned ones. We are visiting.
Interesting. What do you want?
We are exploring this temple, and we came upon you. It is some great task you seem to be attending to here. It is beyond our understanding how magnificent it is for us to make your acquaintance.
And what do you wish from us?
We share something. Curiosity. What is it that you are doing here? We did not expect to find beings such as yourselves.
As you should not expect to see beings such as ourselves. We seek knowledge. We are curious about the people that lived here. This city in the ice. We wish to learn
Southern
more.
I do too as well. I am something of a traveler. I collect stories of the things that I see and the people I meet. I flourish my journal and show that its many pages are filled with text and sketches, just very briefly. You are putting something together?
They will sort of look over at you. Give me a diplomacy check.
Okay, hold on.
What are you
I'll
showing them,
also-
by the way?
Just my journal. Just the very many. It's literal evidence that I'm a curious person and I document things. I write down the things. However, as soon as they seem curious about me and what I'm showing them, I'm going to push the boundary and I will say instead, this is so interesting to find you here, and this place is connected to Osoyo. I would love to know more about what connection you have with them. And I'd like to use the ability Shameless Request. And essentially...
So before this happens...
Yes.
It seems like you're trying to make an impression.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I am definitely trying to appeal to their egotistical nature, that I'm a curious creature like them. I want to study things like them, and I'm also playing up like, oh, you're so great.
So Shameless Request is not going to come into play yet. I need you to first make an impression.
Okay, that's totally reasonable. Make an impression is diplomacy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Come on, girl. You're good for two things. Okay. 34.
Okay. They begin to look through your journal. Their sort of tendrils like feeling about the journal, and they flip the pages rather quickly, looking through it.
Mm-hmm.
Intriguing.
As soon as they've consumed the contents of the journal, I will then pose the question, what is it that you're doing, and what is your connection to Osoyo?
Okay. You reduce any DC for making an outrageous request by 2, and if you roll a critical failure for your request, you get a failure instead. Well, this means you can never cause your target to reduce their attitude towards you by making a request. They eventually tire of requests, even though they still have a positive attitude towards you. Now this will be a another diplomacy check.
Okay. Oh, my hands are
Arcelia.
so
Come on, darling.
sweaty. Oh, man.
I believe in you.
This is probably Arcelia's wet dream right now. Talking to something that knows so much. She'd be like, if only I could mind meld with this thing, the things I would learn. Right, here we go. I'm gonna re-roll that. 22 into a... Come on, big money. 32.
Nothing. This creature, Osoyo, in the chamber far below this temple, has nothing to do with us. We are simply here to learn. This creature, Osoyo, seems to have no interest in us either. Therefore, we continue our research.
Do we wish to ask about the scroll?
Yes. As I asked earlier, what is it that you're putting together here?
We believe this scroll is one of the things that the Salmon Car used in its original creation of this city. Perhaps there are reasons in creating such a place.
We know. We came to discover that this place was made on top of imprisoning Osoyo so that the people could be around it. I didn't make that up, right? That's real? I think that's real.
That is real.
Okay.
That makes sense. We look for the details, however. Why this shape? Why this size? Why did they live here? So many questions. We look for answers.
Pursuit of knowledge is a noble one. I look to my companions. I suppose we shouldn't bother them.
These walls, these murals, they present great insight into the lives and the fates of the Salmon Car.
I'll walk up to one of the murals in this room. And as I do, I'll splay my fingers over the surface of it, and I will attempt to use read psychometric resonance to see if I can pick up any sort of intense emotional resonance that was left here with this particular mural, with the intention of sharing this out loud to these elder beings.
Okay. Yeah, you don't get much from this. This didn't seem like there wasn't a lot of emotion here, tied to this place. And these are kind of like hieroglyphics. You can spend some time trying to decipher this stuff. But even like knowing a language, it's gonna take you some time to like make some inferences and try and figure out what they're trying to say.
No, I don't even attempt that. I know that these creatures here are smarter than me. I was hoping that perhaps I might be able to find a different kind of information. If it's just translation, they probably have read over it so many times by now.
Yeah, I mean, this room probably holds a lot of information about the Salmon Car. It'll just take you like a while to like read it all and figure it out.
Have you studied below, where the prison for Osoyo is?
No, that is not our primary source of interest. We are more curious about the people, the Salmon Car.
Have you met their descendants?
Descendants?
We came across some elves that used to live a very, very, very long time ago, perhaps in these halls.
They begin speaking a crazy language that begins to hurt your fucking ears just by listening to it. It's like Cthulhu speak. It's that. It sounds like.
Oh, that's worse than neck drill.
It's horrific. Just trying to wrap your head around what's actually being said is physically hurting you and giving you a headache. They begin to converse with one another, and then they say,
You are incorrect. Elves are not descendants of the Salmankar.
Do they worship the Salmankar? I misspoke. They were once worshippers of the Salmankar. Perhaps the closest link to them, of those that still exist this day.
You're not sure. I don't think you ever got that information, really.
Mm.
And what we do know about the Salmankar is, so we know about Aqakaru being the one that was sacrificed to seal Osoyo, yes? And the Salmankar, do we know anything about the society other than just the things that we've seen? No. So we have nothing to contribute to them.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. And looking about the room, does it seem as though... So you said there are murals. Are there any sort of, like, books, literature, anything like that? Any shelves or anything?
There were shelves. As part of the initial description of the room is that the
yes.
shelves were once filled with this stuff. It looks like they're trying to reconstruct the things that were here.
Is Snowy Owl reacting to these creatures in any way?
No, not really. Snowy Owl has just been kind of like watching all of this happen. Sort of indifferent themselves.
All right. Well, I suppose we will leave it to you. You to it then.
They don't give you any pleasantries. They just go back to their work.
Yeah.
They obviously don't have the same manners that you do. Like, their social structure is completely different.
I'll make sure to get my journal back. I do too.
I wish I could stay.
Me too. Don't know.
There's a lot of interesting stuff here.
Perhaps once we save the world, Arashtak, we can try to come back.
Yes. I would just kind of pipe back to them as we're leaving. Just, if I end up having time and finding you, I would love to speak more on knowledge and exchange if possible.
Please make a diplomacy check.
This will go so well.
You're gonna roll a 20, I know it.
Well, I got a 22.
They don't even seem to acknowledge you.
Do you guys want any drugs?
I nod, but then walk off.
There's no acknowledgement of anything you just said, Karun.
Okay.
Let us just continue on, shall
See you later.
Oh, God.
I don't
I'm waiting for
want
Snowy.
any.
Snowy Owl, come out here, please. Let me shut the door.
Yes, please, please. Oh. All right, so we've got 2 staircases going upward. Do we just want to go through this one, or do we wish to go the other way? All right, we're right here. We're going up this way then. And I huff up the stairs, shield in hand. Everyone, good? Shall we check for traps and whatnot?
Yes, I can quickly detect magic at the door.
Sure. Does not appear to be magical in any way.
Can I
If
check
there's
for
a
for any kind of mechanical traps?
Sure. This will be a. I'll take crafting, but you get different results instead of thievery.
Right. Oh no, a critical failure. I only rolled a 24.
Yep. Karun, you don't see any traps?
Who are you people? Where am I?
Well, if Karun
there's no
says it's
magical
fine, surely
traps.
it is.
Yeah, that's fine. Go right ahead.
All right.
I back up.
Now, these doors, are they large doors that
Yep, all of them are.
perhaps I should not be the one muscling them?
I roll up my.
Fine.
Oh, yeah, Malavik.
Thank you,
got it.
Malavik. I start trying. I'm like,
You open the way ahead.
Yeah.
Up ahead, you can see 3 stone tables lying scattered through this room in various states of disrepair. Opposite the entrance, a curved wall of transparent ice has fractured, and something beyond that crack issues an unpleasant rumbling sound, like the sensation of bone grinding on bone.
I'm going to grind myself in this corner and say, well, anybody that was curious, feel free to walk in. I have seen enough.
I will walk forward.
Well,
I'll
I
go
did.
with you.
I was meaning for you to look through the door, but all right, if we're walking in, then fine.
Oh, I'm not going through that door yet. I'm standing out here.
I've always been a hands-on person.
Indeed.
Okay.
So, as you begin to walk inside, there is what appears to be a spherical mass of light, from which an inner bloom of darkness constantly surges forth, like ink bubbling up from a bucket of milk. This sort of oblong sphere-like shape has these tendrils of light and dark swirling about, slithering through the air. And I need everybody to please select your tokens.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
Oh, yeah, man, that's pudding right there.
Let's go.
Oh. We're fighting Ozma.
Select my token.
Oh, 24. No, 34. Haha!
35.
Arashtak, it
Yes.
is your turn. What do you do as you hear this?
As I hold the door open for you.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
That's just kind of. Are we fighting that?
After you, I mean, we may not want to fight it, but it looks like it's going to fight us. So,
Yeah, I take it we've sensed hostility, hence the initiative. Yes.
You heard the noises. Arcelia walked forward.
wait a minute. I'm raging then, if that's the case.
What do you do?
I don't
Does
know.
this- Does this look like a broken glass
Yeah.
barrier?
Oh yeah, it's broken. Yep,
Okay.
it's broken. It's ice.
Something's no
and it's
longer
fractured.
contained in here. Is what I'll shout out.
All right.
It was,
Okay. Well, whatever the hell's it is, it's 50-something feet away. I don't actually know because it's not done anything, and I also have no idea what to do with it. Well, I can do
You'll
this.
slay.
Yes, I will. Exactly that. Actually, I will do this and go. You first, and we'll delay, which means I get a reaction after a turn that I pick, and that will put my initiative there.
Okay.
So it's kind of one of those use first and pat you on the back, Malavik.
So you should be able to hit the delay button on the encounter for yourself next to your name.
Oh, great. Thank you.
And then I click it again when I want to bop back in. Nice.
Karun.
Does it seem friendly?
Probably not.
Are you friendly? Gross. Right, I will... Do I have to take an action to swap out the goggles to the other goggles?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, then I will use an action for this. And then I will throw bottled lightning at it.
Okay. You gonna stay where you are?
No. I should... How... It is a -4 penalty if I stand here. I will have to move. Is there any cover in this room?
Tables, right?
Yeah, there's tables.
Could
sort
I
of tossed
potentially use the table as cover?
Yep.
Then I will do that. I will move to the table. Not sure where. Perhaps here. And now I will strike with the bottled lightning. For only a range penalty of 2.
As soon as you move there, you see the tendrils sort of begin pointing in your direction.
Yeah, never mind. I'm going to move back away from that. Actually, I'm leaving. I'll see you guys later.
Fucking bone collector.
Wait, oh no, how much space do I have? Oh, I can't even escape now. I'm committed. That's 30 feet. I think I've moved my entire movement.
You can
Take cover.
you can just take cover if you want.
But I don't want to be a wussy baby about it. I'll throw the bottled lightning. It will help everyone else if it succeeds. Perhaps it is only wanting to give me a hug.
Right, of course.
So cool.
The lightning explodes, but it ricochets off of some of the broken ice that seem to have barricaded against this creature and shatters. This is just going to be the splash damage. Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Which is my intelligence modifier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is over 9,000, assuredly.
Two times intelligence, I believe, because you're extending
Yes,
slash.
that's right. 2 times
10.
the intelligence modifier.
Okay. You see the tendrils seem to react slightly to the splash of lightning damage.
Is it? Does it seem that it is susceptible to this kind of damage in a particular way?
Doesn't look any more so than normal.
All right. Anyway, that's my turn.
Okay.
See you in the next one, you guys.
Arcelia.
All right. First action, I'd like to exploit vulnerability.
What range is that? Is that just your
I
sight?
believe it's just if I can see it. Let me double check.
Yeah, it doesn't say. That's fine. Vision is fine.
All right. I will attempt to exploit vulnerability. Okay. I will activate personal antithesis. As I reach into my pouch and I'm gazing at this creature, I'd like to try to glean as much information as I can.
Yeah.
I fumble a bit with the reagents in my pouch, and I begin to take what appears to be like soot, and I smear it across my morning star.
Yeah. This creature, you think this is what is known as a Protosoul, and spellcasters basically spellcasters create these creatures. It's divine and mindless, and it's immune to a lot of stuff.
Just leave.
Does it seem like it's stuck in there, or that it might come out?
You can use an action to make a perception check to determine that.
Okay, I will. 31.
It does look like it's stuck.
That thing was created for a reason by spellcasters. I wonder if it's meant to be some sort of battery. I don't think it's going to come out. It certainly looks
It's incredibly
hostile.
dangerous.
Whatever you do, I don't think you should go up to it.
So should we leave?
I think we should just leave. But I think that, and I'll point to the broken barrier, is a problem.
I hear Frank's reaction in my head, even though he hasn't said anything.
Wait, where are you guys going?
I'll move 10 feet, grab Karoon, and just start dragging her out.
Yeah, so this is reposition, effectively.
Okay.
This is an actual action. So this is one action, and you can...
I don't have enough actions to do that. I'll just stay here, then. Because I only have one action left. Moving and then doing that would be 2 actions. I'll just gesture to Karoon like, let's leave. And I end my turn. Oh no,
Do I get to go with you?
No.
You need
I will
one.
use...
So you need one action to move Karoon 10 feet.
Oh.
But I need to use an action to move closer to Karoon.
Yeah.
So I do not have enough. I will use my last action to activate Share Weakness, just in case. I reach down to the weapon and I begin to mutter towards it. And as I do, that pin that I put onto Malavik begins to warm up.
This is what
So
you
if you
see,
hit
by the way.
it, you would get my exploit vulnerability.
Sort of an oblong sphere that's got tendrils of light and dark sort of weaving about.
Horrifying.
Okay.
Yes.
Malavik, it's your turn.
I'm not in the room. So I'm going to say, get the hell out of there. There's no need for us to mess with something that isn't messing with us. And I will hold back my barbaric nature and take a wide step back to give room for everyone else to come out.
Guys, where are you going?
In my last action, I will,
This is vengeance. This is vengeance for, for
I will shout out,
the Karoon kill.
I'm taking a note from the Book of Arastak, and I will deactivate my rage.
This is how the party kills Karoon.
That way I don't feel the need to strike if someone is stricken.
Okay. Are you actually able to deactivate your rage?
Yeah, I can do it anytime.
Okay.
It's a choice.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Alrighty.
But doing it again now activating it, that's a whole different story. I gotta wait 10 rounds or get knocked out
Very well.
to be able to reactivate it. I do have a special
Talk.
trait, but
Are you doing anything?
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm leaving.
Indeed.
I didn't even move my full. Hold on. Wait, I get 40 feet? 1 second. There we go. Wait. I have to hit the space bar. There we go.
I think we should leave. I have an unfortunate suspicion that I'll talk about after we get out of this room. Well, you get out of this room. Move up next
Guys?
to Malefic with 2 actions and end my turn.
I should have grabbed Snowy Owl.
And then they close the door.
Never.
Listen,
I'm not leaving you, darling.
if stuff got freaky, that was definitely an option. Nah, I wouldn't have left. Wouldn't have left you guys like that.
Yeah, you wouldn't have.
Protosoul.
Oh, we already know you. Rush.
It has a
said I wouldn't
turn?
anymore because of you, Yara.
It absolutely has a turn. It has sensed you via its life sense.
And also electricity being hurled at it.
And it will take aim at you, Karun.
Wait, what? I was like, where's
Sure.
me? I can't
And
see
it
the
will
room
fire a necromantic bolt towards you.
Ugh.
Oh, actually. Oh, this could be fun. Hold on. We can do both. We can do both.
Do both.
Yeah, that'll work. Oh my god. What is the range on this? Oh, okay. I think, Karun, what you see is the tendrils sort of swirl about and they reach into this Protosoul. They stab itself, and you see more dark tendrils forming. And as it does so, it will cast a...
Thick ropes.
It
Level
will
10
cast
spell.
Enervation at you. Let's see here. I'm gonna need a fortitude save from you, Karun.
Sure. Sure, yeah, no problem. It's my weakest one. You sure? Is this an emotional effect?
I hope it is.
No, it is not.
There you go, 23. Oh, I did it wrong. I'm sorry. I should have clicked on the button. Sorry.
I have an actually here.
Yes?
It's out of range.
No, it's not.
Unless it has reach.
It is not.
All right, fair enough. It's not the normal spell then.
All right,
Yes,
Karun.
this is 40 feet from them.
A 23, you say?
30-foot line.
Yeah, 23.
Huh?
Would have been 24, but I have been drained already.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Oh, I can't even see what that roll is, huh?
Yeah, this is persistent damage.
Oh. My how to turn tables.
There you go. You got a little persistent damage action
Yeah,
going on for you.
That's great. That's great. How do I apply it?
It should auto apply.
Do I just press
it's
damage?
different every time.
Uh-huh. It rolls every time.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, did I do
Get
it
the
twisce?
fuck out of there.
It's saying she's taking no damage because it's
No.
question
It
marks.
happens when your turn comes up.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just like bleed
It
or anything
rolls every time, just
Yeah,
like
it
like
rolls for you when your turn
Oh, I
comes
see.
up.
Do you have it applied twice by accident then?
No, I
I fixed
accidentally
it.
pressed
I
it
fixed
twice.
it. It's okay.
Great.
So nothing happens.
Not immediately, but you feel one of these tendrils like hits you with something. You see this sort of like roiling black smoke hits you. There's no impact. You don't feel it immediately. You just sort of see it, like it looks like it hits you dead in the chest. And then, as that happens, it will attack with a necromantic bolt. That is a hit with a 32. for 31 void damage, or force damage, sorry.
Do I press damage or do you press damage?
You press damage.
There it is.
This one you do feel, Karun. You're slammed back into the wall by this force, which is sort of
Pinned up
swirling
against the wall. My
purple and
feet are
black.
dangling off the bottom of the floor. Oh no! Help!
That is it for its turn. Yara.
Oh boy. Well, trying to think if there's anything at all I can do to assist Karun. But quite frankly, in this turn, I do not think so. So what I'm going to do, since it is obvious we are fleeing, is I'm going to go ahead and, in case Karun needs to make any sort of rolls to flee or anything like that, I'm going to cast guidance upon Karun and make sure that I am within range. So I will push my hand out towards Karun, and you'll feel this warm golden glow start to apparate around you. Karun, darling, we're going. You need to get out of here.
What?
We need to leave.
Right. Now?
Now! Yes, darling. Yes. And I'm going to go ahead and I will move my full, 25 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I've got one more action, so I'm going to just raise my shield and I'll wait here so that in case anything happens, I'm still within range to help Karun. That is my turn.
Okie dokie. Snowy Owl. I think Snowy Owl will cast Bless. No. She went through a lot of stuff in the last fight.
Yes, we all did, which is why I'm trying to conserve too.
I think Snowy Owl will use their turn to pull Karun out. Snowy Owl will get there with one action, and we'll use 2 actions to reposition Karun. Now, normally it would be 10 feet on if you were resisting and you got a critical success to pull you, but I assume you are wanting to leave.
Oh yes.
And Snowy Owl will just automatically get a crit since you want to leave, so she can pull you 20 feet.
Take me with you.
Right. Okay, so she will get you here. And that is it for Snowy Owl's turn. Your turn, Karun.
I'm leaving.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm leaving. Also, before I do, I'll pop down a smoke bomb. Right.
That's awesome.
Right. Right. Behind me. I'll put down a smoke bomb right behind me, and then we'll just keep going.
What's the AoE on it?
The AoE on the smoke bomb
20
is.
feet, right? Let's see.
Let's see.
50 feet.
I feel like it's 10.
Might be a 10-foot.
I think it got
radius.
a
Sphere.
It got buffed. I took a buff for it, I think. Smoke bomb. I don't know how to use it though.
on the
So you
ground.
just convert. You just
Throw it on
convert.
the ground.
You convert a regular bomb into a
Not
smoke
a
bomb.
part of your system.
Exactly.
You convert a regular bomb into a smoke bomb, effectively.
Oh, do I have to use a regular bomb for it
I
then?
think you do.
Oh.
You can
Alright.
add a tarry additive to an alchemical bomb to make it emit smoke. When thrown, in addition to its normal effects, the bomb creates a cloud of smoke. It's
Wow.
a 10-foot burst.
Alright, then that's fine. I'll do that. before I go.
Okay. I think you can use your versatile vials for it.
Yeah, I'll do that then. Just use versatile vial for it.
Okay, and you want to put this where?
Just behind me, right? I
Right
can't. Yeah, right. Just in between the doorway and all of the people. And
Is this good?
Yeah, a little further to the left.
Okay, right there.
There you go.
Line
yeah,
of
that's
sight.
it.
Fair enough.
All right, and I'm just gonna keep going. Shh. Go, 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 go. How far can I go? It's 30 feet, yeah.
I think you've got 35. But
35, yeah, 35.
Yeah, you have
Alright.
35. You're super
Then
sprightly.
I'm going the distance. Oops. Oh,
We're
Christ.
going for speed.
I'm going for speed. 35. Oh no.
Oh,
Ah,
Spacebar. There you go.
there we go.
Okay. I think you
And,
still have one more action.
Is there anything I can do to get rid of this effect? Can I make some kind of a check?
So yes, you can. With persistent damage, you can sort of try and put it out effectively.
I'll do that.
Yeah, how much damage did you take? It happens at the end of your turn, right?
Happens at the end of my turn.
Yeah, so this will be a flat check. After you take persistent damage, you can try. But you can use your action to try and stop this from happening. You think this is void damage. How do you imagine you would try and stop this from affecting you?
Oh, stop, drop, and roll.
Okay. So you're going to drop prone and
Oh,
just try and
God.
roll around and stop. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be
Absolutely.
prone.
Here's a check for you.
Flat DC 15.
Yep.
Right.
You also get one at the oh,
Natural
never
20.
mind.
It
Effect
worked. I
goes
can't
away.
believe it worked.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Karun is rolling around on the floor.
Yeah, like for a second, you see these like tendrils of like purple and black energy like swirling around Karun, and she's like snuffing them out by rolling around.
Smoking a little bit.
Absolutely. Okay. Arcelia.
I push Snowy Owl out of the room and leave the room with
Sure.
Snowy Owl.
Yep.
And I close the door.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. You hear this grinding sound from beyond the door. You're out of combat.
I thought you were gonna say that shit shoots the tendril and opens the door. Okay.
Nope.
Hey. All right, down the hallway.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling.
I suspect this might be one of two.
I do, and I think that glass ice we were looking at before, Arcelia, I think these are what's powering it.
We can always check.
We should, but I have a suspicion these need to be taken care of in some way in order
As
to
if they're
get
powering
forward.
things or something.
Yes. The
I
moment you
think
said
it might
battery.
be.
Let's see. Arcelia, give me a perception check.
What if I close my eyes? 30.
You hear sounds reverberating through the hallway.
From what
Coming.
direction?
From the direction you just walked from.
It knows how to open doors.
Create little soul people. Shit. Somebody want to peek around that corner? You are. You're close.
Oh, you want me to peek?
I
Raise
will
the
have a
peak.
look.
It ain't no.
The door is shaking.
I could still craft that little alarm
Well,
snare.
Everyone, group up. I'm going to cast protection, so at least when we start this fucking fight, we're all protected, eh?
You
yes?
think the squids could help us?
No, the maybe. I don't think they'd want to.
Oh, we
though.
should
What
go.
if we open the door and it'll go get them instead of us?
You're gonna kill them.
Good
I
idea.
mean, we don't know what they can and can't do. Maybe
I'm
they
gonna go
can.
back and open the door.
I would
For-
have cast protection, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, here.
So everybody would be grouped up at that
The
point.
door at the end of the hall that you walk through to find this creature is smashed open. The stone pieces begin to fall to the ground.
Protection, everyone! Make sure it's on you.
Wasn't it locked up?
And the creature is flying now
Oh.
down the hall. I need
How-
you all to please
Everyone's
roll
here in this
initiative
room.
again.
He doesn't see us. He just sees Karoon. You're on your own. Bye. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
All right. Make
Wait,
sure
did you-
Snowy Owl also has protection because everyone was grouped when I cast it.
Okay.
We should move into this room down here.
So we have more
30.
yes, space to.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're rolling it. Mike was like, he ain't leaving.
I'm coming, bitches.
Yes.
It has things. It has things.
Wish it
Arcelia,
didn't.
roll your initiative
Oh
as
god,
well.
it works for Vox. I can hear the intro music.
I did not. Ooh, that's bad. That's a
That's
natural
good.
one.
You should
You
go
did
in
roll
last.
you did
No,
roll
I'm the
perception.
one closest
instead
to
of-
it.
Oh.
I see you just rolled the wrong thing.
Oh.
It's the same numbers though for you, so it's up to you and Mike.
Oh, I did roll a 35.
Wait, what were we supposed
That's
to
up
do?
to whack.
No, that was the perception check to hear down the hall.
Oh.
That's not the.
No, wasn't
Initiative.
it 30?
That was a 30.
No, that was
it was
before my
above that.
protection. Yes, hers was the 35. The 30 above my protection was rolled for that perception check prior to me casting it.
Yep. 35 was a misclick on the wrong button.
Yeah, okay.
but the numbers are the
gotcha.
same. Up to you.
Smiley face.
May I please have a 35? Please. Because I'm the closest one to it, and I'm in the last in the initiative order.
Yeah. Are you able to edit your number there?
I am not.
Might be a you thing.
Yeah, I have to edit it this way. Okay. There you go.
Shit came out the door. I was just joking, man.
I mean, you know,
I was
like,
going
that's
to get
a great
very far.
idea. Yeah.
It was going to start moving.
Yes.
It just needed a round to do it.
They fly now.
Okay. Let's see,
said it was
Arcelia.
flying.
It's your turn. What are you doing?
I step inside this room with the elder beings.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'll walk up towards the desk and
What is
say,
that noise?
there appears to be a Protosoul that is coming down the hallway.
Intriguing. It will be most interesting to see what it does to you.
Uh-huh.
They have camouflage.
Yep. I'm going to go over here on 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. One action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I'm going to...
Wait, if you can move that much, you might as well come back to us.
might as well move down.
What the fuck?
It's too late.
Decision made.
It's too late. I'm going to go here.
Oh, fuck.
And raise my shield. Yup. That's my turn.
Okay. Yara.
Oh, dear. Arcelia! Where are you?
Stella's so scared right now.
Arcelia! I scream out in fear. I'm going to go ahead and then... Let's see what I will do. I will go ahead and I am going to cast Bless. It's a level 1, so I might as well get it started. So that is 2 actions. I'm going to go ahead and just apply the aura to me. There we go. Blessings upon you. And with my final action, perhaps I should go and... Are we going into this room? To the south? What are we doing?
That's what I'm doing.
Are we going to go find Arcelia? What is happening? I'm terrified. Arcelia! I'm going to just stand there and raise my
Arcelia's a
shield.
strong warrior.
Yes, but that thing looks gigantic and horrible.
She can
That is my
handle
turn.
it.
I hope so. I'm staying here so that I can react either way.
Okay, you delaying?
No, I'm raising my shield as my last action.
Okie
So
dokie.
bless, raise a shield.
Karoon.
Does this thing look like it has a discernible, like, front to
No.
it? No. So there would be no benefit to trying to get around behind it. Is that correct?
I bet you can tell.
Right. Well, it's too far away for me to hit with anything. I would have to get closer. And I really don't want to do that. So I'm just going to gonna go. I'll just go over this way. How do I see how many feet I can move?
Control. Click.
There we go. We're going into the room to the south, yes?
I'm going into the room to the south.
Okay. Here's
Better to funnel it.
here's 25 feet to here. And then 30 is another 10.
Let's press down
There we
arrow twice here.
Alright. I would like to use one of my versatile vials and craft a healing potion. Am I able to do that with versatile vials?
So there's so versatile vials allows you to do a few different things. Because you are a bomber, I think that changes what you can do. Versatile vials. Okay. I think it's like it's a small amount of healing. I think it's like a D6. I'm not mistaken.
Oh no. Well, never mind. Yeah, I'm going to be in here. Do I have any?
You should also have
heal-
potions. Like, we've split up a bunch.
I've only got Eagle Eye Elixir, I think. Yeah.
In a big bag.
Oh well.
I don't know where that. Who has that?
I think a Rostock has
a
more of
Rostock.
them.
Yeah, I'm just going to. I'll be in here. Don't mind me. I will take cover and that is my turn.
It's elixirs of life.
It looks like it says you for versatile vials with. Oh, that's quick alchemy? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Create consumable. Expend versatile vial to create a single alchemical consumable of your level or lower in your formula book. So
does that work for quick alchemy?
yeah, this is directly under quick alchemy.
Quick alchemy, yes. Versatile vial, no. Two different things.
Oh.
It's just. Oh, you use up a versatile vial to make it, is what it says though. You can either use the versatile vial to make another alchemical concoction.
That's not the same thing. You use versatile vials as a different resource. Your quick
this is
alchemy.
right under quick alchemy, though.
I'm pretty positive.
On Nethys, I'll link it. I got you.
Quick alchemy. Create a consumable is a different action than quick vials. Quick vial, you create a versatile vial that can only be used as a bomb for the versatile vial option from a resource field. Create a consumable.
So then, like,
yeah. So
oh, you'd have to do that outside
two different
of combat.
things.
I see.
Okay.
I see. My mistake.
Yeah,
that's fine.
The infused trait, but it remains potent only to the start of your next turn. You can use a consumable. You can create you can use quick alchemy, from what I understand, and use that to create an elixir of life.
If I do that, can I consume it on the same action since it's quick alchemy?
No,
Because
I don't
quick
think
alchemy
so.
lets you throw the bomb on the same action that you created. Could I throw the bomb into my mouth on the same same action?
Yeah, why not?
All right, then I'll do that. I use a infused reagent then.
Yep.
All right, down to 4, and I will take.
I mean, that's what they're for. I mean, you're supposed to use them to do shit on the fly. I don't see why not.
Okay. I will do that. I will craft.
Everybody else gets spells and shit. This is your thing.
I'll craft 2 of the elixir of lives.
Okay, so you're using quick alchemy twice? Oh
I
no,
have
you get
double
two.
brew.
Right. You got double brew. I forgot.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I can
man.
take 2 of them. And then the first one, I will just take on the same action. Oh my god, where is it?
It would be in your
So many
inventory.
things. There we go.
Consumables, yeah.
Right. And now, use apply healing.
Wow.
And I can use the next one too on the final action to bring me up to full health. Okay, that's my turn.
This is awesome. What the fuck?
It changed. So now she's got different pools of resources. So like, I forget how many infusions you have, but it's not a lot.
Yeah, well, I wake up in the morning with 12.
12 infusions?
No,
Or no,
sorry,
6.
15. I get 15 infused
Holy
reagents.
Damn.
But I have to use most of them for the bombs that I create in the morning, and
makes sense.
I have a few left over because if I make too many bombs, I am encumbered.
Yep.
So I'm down to 4 now.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
That's cool, man.
That's my turn.
Alchemists are like flexible crafters, basically.
That's
So-
awesome.
There's that. Now, I really like the changes they made to the Alchemist.
Yeah.
I really do.
Me too.
Giving you
They
that
needed it.
versatility makes it feel different.
Useful even.
Snowy Owl. Snowy Owl will cast, I think, guidance. Guidance on Malavik.
Okay.
And Snowy Owl saw the void stuff. Let me see. That won't work. Can't do that. Yeah, otherwise Snowy Owl's gonna I think probably head back with Karun. That's it for Snowy Owl's turn. Arashok.
Hey, yes. Celia!
No response.
Like, you can't hear me, no response. Hopefully you can hear me. When you looked at that, was it corporeal?
Do I know?
So when you did your esoteric lore, whatever information you got is what you got.
Okay, well, I had specifically asked if it was stuck, like it won't be able to come out.
It was.
Okay.
for that round.
Irritation is a very good motivator to flee and go towards your target.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. So I don't answer.
You said the word soul, right?
Protosoul.
Protosoul? Yeah.
But
Sounds
that
like-
doesn't necessarily mean it's not in a corporeal form.
You said bone, right? Or it's the sound of bone?
Bone
Grinding.
crunching, yes.
It
So if
opened
it's
the door.
We did smash a door down, but that doesn't mean anything.
You could test it.
I don't. I'll wait and see. Malavik, if we have to get in combat, it's an if. I'm not telling you to do anything. I don't know what that. If it's in combat and you can hit it, I can follow up with something that might help. But it only affects things that have some sort of flesh. It doesn't matter what kind, but it has to have something.
You should run.
Yes, Arashtok, I'm going to be staying here and hopefully meeting Arcelia. If not, I'm going for her.
All right. Very well. Here. I will move back, and I run into the room where they all are. Actually, I'll pop around this. Oh no, I was gonna try to be around the corner to peek to get cover, but I'll just be in the middle of the room. All right, that'll be my turn.
Okie dokie. Malik.
So a lot of people give me guidance and shit, just telling me to go fucking. What? It's gonna depend on what I'm doing. So, what is Arcelia feeling? Is it fear? Is it confidence? Is it?
It's fear. So much fear. We're on a ley line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You feel your bones shaking from inside of you, like a seed of anxiety just in your gut. You feel a tingling in your fingers. You know that she's scared.
We fought a dragon before, Malavik. This is no different, eh? Just the three of us.
Man,
I
look
nudge
back
him
at
as
you,
he goes.
pissed.
We've got to help her.
Okay.
Or you can stay here and wait for it.
25 feet. 30. My movement is 40 or 35. I cannot remember.
I think it's 40.
You said 40.
It's 35 actually. I think when I'm raging it goes to 40, but yeah.
Are
Okay.
you raging at the moment?
Yeah, I mean I rage on instant. We get in combat. All right. This is what I'm going to do. How far away is this thing? 65 feet. I don't think I can throw my axe that far, can I?
You can with range penalties.
All right, I'm going to move here to the front. So the second action will be, well, I get to move my full. I was here, I think right here in front of y'all. I'm getting this ugly picture off my desk. Okay, I think it was here. And I'm gonna move here first. Stupid thing. All right. How far can I throw my axe? Is it 20 feet, 50 feet? Let me see. I have raging power. Oh, I have to take the axe out. No, I'm not doing all that. I will go in the room with Arcelia. Yep.
Okie dokie.
And you can only use guidance on your. I didn't even take the guidance, by the way. You can only use it on your next turn, right?
I don't think
You
so.
can only use it before that person's next turn, yes. So
Oh
when
yeah, until the
Snowy
start
Owl
of next
goes,
turn. Yeah.
it refreshes and you no longer have
Well,
it.
let me put the immunity on because I didn't use it.
Got it.
Thank you.
As you come back into this room, you see that I've lowered down into a crouch and I'm holding up my shield.
What are you doing? We have to get to the others.
Bad positioning. I freaked out.
I'm here. And that'll be in my turn.
Okie dokie. Protosoul. Who's here?
Wait, I took 2 actions. So I had a third.
Correct.
Okay, so in this order, what I'm going to do is I moved 1, I closed the door as I go inside and move again to RC.
Okie dokie. Protosoul moves forward. And
The last thing it saw was me, right?
Doesn't have eyes.
It just has, well,
Life sense. Whatever.
license. No, we don't really know that.
I'm just gonna assume it could see me since it came through the door.
interesting. Okay. It continues moving past the door.
Yes, come to me, darling.
Yes, go to her.
Or maybe not. Holding my shield,
Stay here?
trembling.
Yeah, it goes to the end of the hallway with its second action. And then with its third action, it will attack you with a necromantic bolt, Yara. That is a
That is a
39
hit.
to hit.
Whew.
Good thing you raised
Indeed
your
it
shield.
is. Yes.
Damn.
31 AC with that thing. It's crazy.
And it hits you for 22 force damage as you are pelted by this necrotic bolt. One of these tendrils sort of snaps like a whip, and part of the end of the tendril whoops, splashes out towards you, whoo, sort of knocking the breath out of you for a moment.
Yes, I let out a loud yelp and stumble.
First time?
I glance over at Karoon and give a smirk and a wink.
Okay. The Elder Thing researchers are going to continue to research. Celia, it's your turn.
Okay. Malevich, what do we do?
We go for. We do what we always do, I guess.
All right.
Try to take over the world.
10, 15, 20, 25.
We were all thinking it.
Don't, well, if you ask my advice, I would say you need to take it by surprise. You can take
Well, you
that
would
as
have
you
heard
will.
it. You would have heard me yelp out like a little baby as well, probably. Unless those doors are too thick.
They're pretty thick. I don't know if you would have heard that, honestly.
All right. I'll walk up to the door here. Second action, put my ear up against it to see what I hear.
Sure. Perception check.
26.
Yeah, you probably hear some grinding of bone. Maybe you hear like a small yelp.
I think
Thinking
it's
of my shield.
I think it's gotten to Yara.
Would Arcea's weakness still be in play since
Yes.
she already knows it?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I meant the cold week.
Yep, it doesn't go away.
Okay.
I still have my esoteric warden effect in. And my actually the
And it had no weakness, yes?
Yeah, it had no weakness that I could tell. It is a being of pure magic. Last action, should I open the door?
It's up to you. I'm not playing a Dronus because a Dronus would be like, open the door, lead it in here, and close it up with these two.
I heard Yara in pain. I opened the door. Unfortunately, that's my last action.
Okay.
You could crack the door.
Door opens. Yara, it's your turn.
Oh boy! So this thing that has a lot of weaknesses is standing in front of me, is that correct? Alright. It has no mind, you said. It was mindless, so that would mean a lot of my spells are also invalid. So... Ooh, do I do a new thing? I think I might do a new thing. I'm going to go ahead and raise my hands as they glow a bright, blinding, pale light, and I'm going to cast Spiritual Guardian for the first time. A magical, beautiful, just celestial-looking creature clad in this dark blue armor that has the markings of Pharasma begins to apparate in front of me and rise from the ground. As I'm going to go ahead and place this guardian, we might need a token for it, I will put it,
No, just use a template.
A what?
Measurement controls, and then a template.
Oh, yes. I'm going to probably put it, let's see, it's 120 feet, sustained for 1 minute. So the guardian basically, it can grant flanking. People can move through it, but you cannot go ahead and like basically stand in the same space ending your turn there. Let us see here. Has attacked and protect. So I'm going to go ahead and I will place it over here. Actually, hold on. It has to be within how many feet of me to protect me? It has to be adjacent. So I'm going to place it right here. This 5 foot right here. So the guardian's going to go there. We probably do need an actual little token for it because it's going to stay there.
No, just use a template because you can still move those. I don't have a token to give you.
I have no idea what it is you asked me to place. I'm so sorry.
So a template. So measurement controls and then circle template, and you can just do like 5 feet or something. Or a rectangle template. It's fine.
Oh, this is much too wide to do that.
Let's do that. There you go.
All right, but it was going to be in this space here, not like the one down, not up next to me.
It's fine. Can you move the one that's right below you?
Right there. No, I cannot move it. I just placed it here, so I can move that one. Okay. Get it out. All right, so the Spiritual Guardian's going to go ahead and be there in order to stand next to me. Essentially, when you go ahead and you summon this, let's see. The Guardian protects a creature. Each time the creature would take damage and the Guardian's adjacent. Okay, so I don't know if I'm supposed to give it an order now, but I'm going to essentially just have it protect me for now. So it's going to stand there and act as a protection. So if anything's going to try and attack me, it'll take the first 10 damage for me. Okay. And it takes it up to 5 times because it is 50 HP and it cannot be targeted directly, I do not believe. So, like, excellent. And I'm going to stand there and I will raise my shield.
Okie dokie. Haroon.
Is it, I mean, it's close enough to hit Yara, so if I peek out around the corner, am I going to see it?
I don't know.
Yara, is it close?
Can you see it? Can you peek?
It is quite close, darling. It's about it's 15 feet from me, right? Yes, it's about 15 feet from me.
Right.
This is the most scared that they've been in this campaign. I'm loving it.
We're fighting a thing that has soul in the name. Of course we're terrified.
Control 20 feet. I can move 10 feet after. Is it possible for me to run up and grab Yara?
Yeah, absolutely.
Drag you back down here?
If Yara wants to be dragged.
You want
Reactions
that
could get her back to you, yeah.
No, darling. I'm trying to distract it for you and for the others to get here. Do whatever else you need to do.
It's gonna get here.
And hopefully it focuses on me and not you is the point.
Okay.
I have my shield raised.
Alright. Then I'm going to just peek
I'll say
around the
this.
corner.
Earlier, before everything started, Malevich did say out loud it would be smarter to bring it in a room where we have more space.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yep. Remember that.
Low.
Okay.
I will be throwing a bomb at it, but not just any bomb. I will be throwing a sticky bomb at it.
Okie doke.
The electric bottled lightning is now sticky.
That is a miss.
29 misses.
Give me some splash damage. Actually, it's 10, right? Because it's double your modifier.
No, that's the damage for it. Oh,
Yeah, the
right.
splash
That's right.
damage.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Very well. And I'll just go. I can move 30 feet still, so I'll go 20. Oop. 20. And then 10. Bye.
Okie dokie.
That's my turn.
Fair enough. Snowy Owl. Will back up to here. And actually behind the wall. And we'll take cover. That is it for her turn. Frost shock.
Oh, gods, I can't see it and I ain't going out there. Yes, well, I'm going to continue moving deeper into the room, get behind this pillar, and take cover. If it's a pillar, I think I could take full cover, maybe?
Standard. That'll be standard.
Fair enough. Well, I'll take standard cover then.
Yeah, actually, Snowy Owl will get greater being behind the wall. Okay.
There we go.
Malevich.
Mm.
I took cover.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I have to move in a weird way. All right. 1, 2. Wait, what? Oh my God, I'm making a mess. Jesus Christ. All right.
Movement spaghetti.
That's not what I wanted. All right. I'm pretty sure I end up here.
Malefic's just running at the speed of fucking light right now.
Flash. He's
Look
just
back at
trying to
us.
create
Yeah.
static.
I will look back at Auxilia and go.
Gotta run faster, Barry. What do I do? You gotta run faster, Barry.
Say. All right, I am 20 feet. It's probably best don't think I can move through this thing. I'm gonna have to tunnel through. So I'm going to go here. Yeah, I'm gonna sudden charge it.
Okay.
Oh my god. Just, all right. I don't know if this block here or this block here. I have no idea. I'm gonna guess this block here. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, sudden charge. You'll just hear and hoping for the best. I still have on that. Wait, do you still have weakness on this monster? Hey, there was no weakness. Never mind. Well, I get the extra 5 or no?
It's
She's got
7.
7.
Do you have to use an action to do that though, Arcelia?
I did already. Yeah.
No, for Malavik to share the weakness.
She did in the room. I don't know if I keep it.
Because I did exploit vulnerability, I activated it, and I also did a perception check.
Okay. I'm not sure what your requirements are for it.
Here,
Don't
I'll
you
put
have
it in
to?
the chat.
Because I think you have to give Malavik a buff with it, right?
Yes.
She did in the room before.
She did earlier.
The room that it didn't bust out of. I mean, that
Do you
it
have it
bust
applied
out
on you?
of.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
not
get
applied
a thing
on you.
to apply it. I didn't get a.
I,
I didn't
re-
get.
I reposted it there in the
I think
chat
you
for
have to push that button.
Yeah.
Celia, I think you have to push that button.
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
don't
don't
see a
see
button
a
to grab
button.
it.
Oh,
I think you have to select Malavik and then do share weakness.
I don't see Malavik.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can
well, just move
back.
out. Just move out and then move back.
Okay. It is not working. The actor does not have a mortal weakness effect active. Oh, I have a
Oh.
personal antithesis, not the mortal
Oh,
weakness.
okay,
It
it
has
only
no
works with
weaknesses.
weakness.
Right,
Gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha. Okay, let's make it sure.
It has no weaknesses, yeah.
All right. Sorry.
That's my bad.
No worries.
That's fine. I still get
And
force
it is an
damage, though.
action for share weakness.
Yes. Yep.
It's +2. Oh, this is something else. Okay, never mind. That's weapon. What was that? All right.
That is a hit with a 35. Give us some damage.
Okay. Now I have to redo this. Circumstance. +2. Force. I wish this thing would just stay instead of me having to put it on there every time.
Oh, you're in my bless range too.
Precision? I don't know what that means. Okay, here we go. This 29.
You slash at this creature. There is some substance that you swing through. It does feel like viscous as you slash through this creature.
So we have 20 slashing.
One
One thunder.
sonic and 8 fire. Yep.
I guess it's resistant to force.
It doesn't look
Where's
like
the
you're
force?
force registered.
Okay, well, it's weird I put it on there. That's supposed to be 2 extra.
It might have gone under the fire.
Oh, the fire is supposed to be 8 regularly.
All right. There you go.
Thank you. That's the end of my turn. Move twice. I mean, I'll move once and then
Fair enough.
sudden charge.
The Protosoul. It is going to engulf Yara and Malavik.
Of course.
It can.
Gross.
I'm gonna need reflex saves from the both of you.
Wait a second. Is this a grapple of some sort?
Nope.
I am re-rolling that with a hero point.
If you fail, you are considered grabbed and slowed 1. So I don't know if that helps you, Malavik.
Yes, that'll definitely help if I'm grabbed.
Yep.
All right, let it grab me.
Yara fails. Malavik fails. Effectively, this creature sort of moves backwards and, well, actually, no. It will move forwards towards Yara. And Yara, you are grabbed and slowed.
Wait, does it move?
Oh, yeah, it does. Moves with Yara and you.
Okay.
Okay, Yara, you are grabbed and slowed. 1.
All right.
Malavik, you are grabbed and slowed. 1. And as it grabs you, it will deal damage.
Now, would my spiritual guardian be able to at least react to the damage?
Yeah, it should. I don't see why not.
Excellent.
So
Right.
this is going to be 10 force damage and 13 void damage.
And I take 13. I'm going to keep track of the HP as well.
You are... It's got to be a strange feeling because this is like light and dark that you are being bombarded by. It's probably an assault on your senses as you are dragged into this creature, and then it will continue to move. So Malavik, it picks you up as it's returning back down this hall.
It's going back towards Arcelia?
Yep.
Whee!
And it will also engulf Arcelia, or try to.
Get reach, huh?
Yep.
Wait,
It
how many?
gets to move double its speed when it does engulf.
Oh,
It's 2 actions, though, to engulf. Arcelia, basic reflex save.
Oh, but it moved. Does it have 4 actions?
that's what I was asking.
No, it's
Yeah,
part of
for it.
engulf. It gets to stride up to double its speed. Yeah.
Oh,
Baloney.
Ah,
36.
Okay, Arcelia, you get
okay, I
pushed.
changed my mind.
You get pushed down into this direction.
I take it in the room.
Yeah. It will effectively sort of push you back. You're able to somehow stop the mass of this creature from engulfing you, maybe with your shield or what have you. But it will sort of shove you back. And then it still has one more action.
Wait, it has 5 actions?
No, it used
Two?
two actions. That's it.
Engulf
it's
was 2, is it?
engulf.
Engulf is 1.
Its engulf allows it to move 80 feet.
But it can.
It can just
repeatedly-
roll right over you and engulf you.
So engulf is 2 actions, right?
Yes.
And if it makes another
Part of
attempt
engulf.
to engulf-
Part of engulf is that it gets to double its speed. It strides up to double its speed.
And it moves.
just-
It can move through any creatures in its path.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
So it just
that's
moved,
what
and
makes
you
sense.
happen to be in the path later on in its same
Yes.
2-action attack.
And now it's doing its last action, which is going to be a necromantic tendril against you, Arcelia.
All right.
Actually, it'll be right here. Sorry. That is a miss, luckily, with a 29.
That is only a miss because I have raised shield right now.
Yep. And it snaps these tendrils of darkness that have weight to them against your shield. And that will be it for its turn. The Elder Thing researchers watch in amusement.
Oh, they're watching.
Great.
I'll be sure.
It's
to-
your turn, Arcelia.
All right. I am going to swing my mace. 35.
That's a hit.
Very good.
Give us some damage. 14. Excellent. You strike it. Yara and Malavik, there's probably like a bit of a shake inside of it, but beyond that, you don't feel much. It doesn't spit you out.
All right. I swing, and as it strikes, I immediately pull back and I try to punch Yara's heart through it again.
Another hit.
For a 34. $24 damage. And I might as well.
This time you feel a more violent shake, Yara and Malavik, inside.
Do I try to pull Malavik out? Oh, I can't even reach you from here. I can't even reach either of you from here. I might as well just swing again. No, there's nothing else I can do. All right, third attack. 26 is a miss.
Run behind them.
I could have, but unfortunately I already attacked.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay. Yara, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to attempt to escape from this engulfment, trying to claw my way out to this fucker. So
Make
I
sure
would
you have
like
it
to
targeted.
do. Oh yes, excellent. I would like to make sure that I am doing an acrobatics check, since such is what I'm good at.
Okay.
So acrobatics plus 16. Critical success.
Nailed
So
it.
with a critical, I get free and I get to remove immobilized, restrained, and conditions chosen by your target. I don't know if that includes slowed, but
Restrained conditions imposed by your chosen target.
oh, imposed.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So it would
You'd
keep
be-
slowed on then.
You'd be moved back this way.
Yes, I can stride up to 5 feet. So would that have been the 5 feet?
Yeah. Because otherwise you'd still be inside of the creature.
Well, no, it says I can then stride up to 5 feet with the crit. So this is I get out of it. With the crit,
That
you
is
can stride.
That is part of it. So you can technically move where you are, or you can move down one.
Okay,
that
because
is
with
the stride.
a success, you get free, so you would still be on the target. I think that's kind of what I'm saying, because
Yeah,
you would be
it's-
spat
it's-
out there either way.
It's a good question, honestly. I do wish that they changed the wording on it. Yeah, you can move an extra 5. What the hell?
All right, excellent, thank you. Sorry, not trying to be a stickler, but I'm
It's
scared.
poorly worded.
So I am going to go ahead and I will move 5 feet. I will stride 5 feet this way for free. I am slowed, so what does that do? It gives me... I have 2 actions only, so I have 1 left, yes?
You're no longer slowed, because that was a condition that was imposed by the creature.
Perfect. All right, so I am going to then go ahead and I will resummon. I can't move it because I can't see it, so I'll just draw a new one. I'm going to go ahead and sustain a spell.
Also,
in order to...
Malavik, just be aware you're holding your breath inside this creature.
I'm going to sustain a spell so that, what is it? Can I get rid of this? Sustain a spell to resummon the creature next to me, because with each turn you can go ahead and sustain a spell so that it basically resummons next to a target of your choice, in order to provide whatever protection or attack you would like for it to do. And I think with this turn, it's not flanking or anything like that, right? I think with this turn, I'm going to tell it to attack. So I'm going to have it try and attack, but I don't know the DCs or anything for this thing. Actually, you know what? I'll just have it defend and I'll look this shit up. So that is 2 actions. And with my final action, raise a shield. That is my turn.
Melee spell attack. Yeah, it's just a melee spell attack, so I think it uses yours.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'll have it attack. So let me see here. I'll just repost it so that I have it in the chat for me. Attack, roll damage. So my spell attack is 1d20 plus 19. So I'll do that. For 25, it does not hit anyway.
Nope.
And shield is raised. That is my turn.
Okie dokie.
I'm going to
Haroon.
just peek around the corner to see what is going on over there. What is taking you so long?
You look, everybody's gone.
Where is everyone?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you would have heard noises.
Yeah, you
Did
can
they-
hear the
did I
sounds.
hear them?
Yeah, you can hear the
le-
sounds of
leaving?
combat like echoing off the stone halls.
All right.
Some coughing.
Well, I'll just. Ugh. Okay. 10. I can make it up to there if I choose. All I want to do is get as close as I can to see the creature. Can I see it from here?
Can you see it from there?
Oh, I can see it from here.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Hey there.
I feel like I want that to be the episode title.
Just hey there.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, hey there. Yeah, I will make another sticky bomb. And I will throw it at the creature.
Okie dokie.
If I do that, is it going to hurt whoever is inside of the creature? Alright, here we go. 28 is a miss?
That is a miss.
Right, well.
The sticky bomb sticks to the wall. Give me splash damage, right?
Mm-hmm. Just 10, yeah.
Malavik, you feel some light tingling.
I'm just gonna take out my... Well, I guess I already have my alchemy kit in my hand, so... I could use a versatile vial if I wanted to, right?
Sure. That's what they're for.
Right. Then I will do that.
Just be aware this is your this is map, the second map.
Sure. But now I don't know how to do the versatile vial thing. Is it with my alchemist toolkit?
So
has to be, right?
No, your versatile vials need to they're not in your inventory.
But they are in my heart.
So just be aware, you can grab them from the compendium. I just did it for you.
Oh, thank you.
But you should have, I forget how many you get. I think it's 6, but I don't know if that increases based on your level.
I'll look it up. Yeah, I mean, I'm just, okay, so if I want to
2
use
plus
one...
your intelligence modifier, so you get 7.
Oh, good. 7. Alright, then I will use one.
Okay.
And,
You gotta draw it first.
oh, well, if I have to draw it, then... yeah, I'll draw it, and that's my turn.
Yeah, you used 1 action to move, 1 action to throw, 1 action to draw. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. That's it.
That's my turn.
Snowy Owl has no idea what's going on. Gonna stay put. Arashok?
Can you see it from there, Karun?
Yes, but it is quite far. Perhaps, 60 feet or so? It's going into the other room with the squids.
I'm gonna use 2 of my actions to move to the other pillar so I have a better angle on that that doorway without putting myself in huge risk. All right, well, I'll stay here unless something comes close.
Malavik, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to attempt. Wait, I have stuff. I'm going to attempt to escape, but I also have this. So if I make multiple attempts, it drops down to a map -3
Okay.
and 6.
Oh,
I'm
that's
going to use athletics. That's crit.
yes.
That's a success.
It's right to where you want. 5
I'm
feet.
I think
Yeah.
it's off guard now.
Is the
Oh.
opposite
Does it
my
matter
guardian?
where I need to be? Like
You're
out
opposite my
here.
So
guardian.
it's, you gotta be there, I think.
Or to, like up here, up, either one. Either way.
I don't know.
You do get
No,
the
you gotta be
5-3,
here.
movement.
Right here. That's the only
Okay.
spot. Yeah, you got the extra movement for your crit.
Okay. All right. One action. All right. I'm going to swing on it.
Hold on.
Okay.
I just have to get the off guard. Where is it?
Oh, I'm not slowed anymore either.
Correct. You are no longer immobilized or slowed.
Slowed 1. I could take that off. Oh, you got it. Okay, good. And it says I'm off guard.
Yeah, because of the immobilized. I'm trying to
Oh,
get
the
rid of it.
grab. Okay, I'll take that off.
Yeah.
Right
grab.
click.
There you
Ooh. All right, I didn't move anything. All right. Okay. And I will. This thing wouldn't have a mouth when it in. Nah, I'll just swing at it. This will be my second mob, I believe. Yeah.
That is a hit.
Demolge. God, this is annoying. It should be circumstance opponent. Oh, probably because it's circumstance. Yeah, whatever. Would you call the ley line circumstance?
Yes.
All right, add it. Still didn't add it. The thing must be. It must be. Maybe it doesn't take force damage. I don't know. I literally put it on there.
No worries.
It might be immune to force damage.
It's not.
No, that's 34 then. No. As I hit the thunder would boom against it.
Yeah, I think as you strike, you see like a, if you see an explosion inside a non-Newtonian fluid, how it just sort of expands quickly for a moment, and the tendrils just sort of like wiggle around wildly.
God, if I was a Dronus. I'm not. I'm swinging again. I really want to get those two involved. All right. No.
This time, you connect with the wall as you strike, just throwing your attack off just a little bit.
That is taking the full map. Would a 31 hit? Because it should be a 31. That says -10 instead of -8. Oh no, that says for slippery prey. My mistake. I thought he had that for regular.
It's
Never mind.
-6 for silver play, but yeah.
Please
no
ignore me.
problem.
I try, but it's really hard sometimes.
Oh, you keep pulling me back here. This is your fault. I'll just do it.
All right, and I believe that is the end of my turn. Yes.
Okay. The Protosoul is going to engulf everybody again. Any reflex saves from Yara, Arcelia, Malavik, and now Karun.
Wait.
What do you mean,
That's Karun.
Karun? I'm 60 feet away.
Uh-huh. And it can move 80 feet.
It moves 80 feet.
I should have moved back behind these guys. Anyway.
31 is a failure?
Yes.
Holy
Is this
fucking
an emotional effect?
It will cause emotional
It will
effects.
be. Yo.
I'm gonna use a hero point for my
You have a
critical
hero point?
failure. It's my last one.
Both of you guys could fail.
Success.
Yeah, I'll use the hero point too.
Remember, right click on your roll, Karun, and do it that way.
Reroll and keep the new result.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you want
Oop. Well, doesn't matter. I rolled the same thing.
you
Yeah,
wanted to
so-
select the one that says re-roll and spend a hero point.
Right.
Oh,
so
it
just,
didn't
just
give me
do
the
it
option.
manually. Just do that.
Oh, because you
manually.
didn't add your hero point for the day.
Yeah, that's correct. You didn't add your hero point for the start of the day, so
Oh,
it didn't have anything.
I just manually took it off. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
This one is my fault. So
No worries.
should I do that again?
No, you
It
still
would've
got a
been the
critical
same
fail.
result.
Right?
Yeah, you got
Okay.
a critical fail.
right.
Okay, Yara.
Twice in a row, by the way.
Yep,
Which
twice
is
in a row.
pretty lucky, in a way.
You're really bad lucky. Okay, so a
Don't buy a
success from
lottery
Arcelia,
card.
a success from Malavik. However, Yara and Karun. So it's gonna roll into the room to try and grab Arcelia. Malavik fails that, then comes back, grabs Yara.
Oh,
And
just gets to do this whole thing for that?
Yep.
My God.
Yeah, it just moves.
I
It's
get
not
it
straight
now.
line
It's
either.
so fun.
And ends its turn down on Karun.
Oh, I get to do a free attack as it
Sure.
moves
Same.
away.
Was there a
Sure.
reaction?
Okay. Give it a good old bonk. That's a hit.
I got a hit too.
Yep, give me some damage.
All right. 21 damage.
I love that. I think it's over and over again. Okay, force. Let's see if it works this time. Hey, it worked. I couldn't do it as a
Nice.
circumstance. That's why.
There you go. Well, probably because you already have a circumstance bonus, so you don't get two.
But the ley line is separate, right?
No, it's a circumstance bonus. So
don't
you
think
can't
they
take
stack.
multiple circumstance bonuses.
Yeah, it sucks.
Same bonuses of the same type cannot be taken.
Don't they
So
have something
technically,
that
I
lets me
should roll back some damage from you, but I'm not because fuck it.
I mean, it was like 6 damage. So you could take 6
Well,
points.
listen,
back.
you try and get that little 2 extra damage.
Yeah,
I should do the
didn't know
same
ley
shit.
line. I thought ley line was a
Uh-huh.
a
Yeah.
thing for us.
Well, that is a
But I didn't know.
circumstance.
Okay.
You're in
He's
a
literally
location.
swallowing us whole.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Okay, Karun and Yara grabbed and slowed one.
Whee.
But yes, Malavik and Arcelia, you strike it as this thing tries to engulf you. You strike at the tendrils, slicing some tendrils off as it continues rolling and grabbing Yara. And rolling down the hallway to grab Karun, and then
No!
and then that will be 7 force damage and 12 void damage to Yara and Karun.
I look at Karun as I'm melting. First time?
Just curious, what does a critical failure do when it engulfs?
Nothing, it seems.
Oh,
Might be double damage, but it doesn't say. So I'm just gonna leave it.
yeah.
Oh wait. Oh no, never mind. That's for another thing. Okay. That's one. That's 2 actions rather. And then it's going to move. Because now it can sense more creatures. I'm gonna move down here. Right to there.
Oh,
I guess our plan worked.
And that's it for its turn.
I suppose it did bring you to us, so that's nice of it.
The Elder Thing researchers. That's it. You're round.
Is that what
Arcelia.
it's called? Like officially? Elder Thing Researcher?
Yep.
You didn't just type that in?
I did not.
Build a thing.
Nice. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't see shit. So that's one turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's 2. It's gonna roll over me. I'm going to... I don't know what I can do here. Raise shield, I guess. Yeah, I'll raise my shield. That's my turn.
Okie dokie. Yara.
All right. Well, I suppose my only recourse is to try and escape again. Let's see here.
Can you attack her from the inside? Is it like being underwater?
I'm trying to get the fuck out of this thing.
You can try and attack her from the inside. It's considered off guard when you attack from the inside.
Gotcha. That's what I wanted to know. Thanks.
Yes, but I don't have many actions and I don't want to die from not having oxygen. So, I'm going to try and escape again, utilizing acrobatics for a 26 success.
Very nice. That's actually not enough. I don't know why that registered that. That is not correct.
I was targeting the creature.
I don't know how it happened, but 26 is not enough.
Fuck this creature. I hate everything.
Karun grabs your leg and brings you back down into the creature.
Well, I don't want my spirit guardian to disappear, so I do not need line of sight, I do not believe, to sustain a spell, especially if I can sense the area, which would be right next to me. So I am going to plop the little guy right next to me again, so that at least my spell is not disrupted. That's all I can do.
Okie dokie. And sustain, because I thought you had one more action.
I'm slowed because I'm grappled.
Right. I'm sorry. Okay. Karun.
Yeah, I'm going to try to escape. I will also use acrobatics, and I have some bullshit called slippery prey. So...
Make sure you have the creature targeted. I don't know why it didn't work.
It's the only thing that's been targeted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had it targeted this whole time. It's strange that it didn't work.
36! I'm free!
So you can effectively move out of it. So any 5-foot space from where you are right now, and then another 5.
Fantastic. I'm moving out of it on this side. And then you said I move another 5 away from it? Or
No,
another...
so you can't do that. You would have to. You'd have to be 5 feet from where you were, and then another 5 feet.
5 feet from where I were. Okay.
Yeah, so from where you are right now, you can move 5 feet, and then another 5 feet.
Can I move 5 feet in the diagonal?
Yeah.
Right. And then another 5 feet. Well, hang on. That's just to escape of it, right?
Yes, you're not spending any extra actions.
Okay, all right. And then for my next trick, I will run away. None of these are good options. Will I break line of sight if I hide behind this table? Hang on. Ugh.
So I don't know if it was said out loud. I don't think Arcelia mentioned the life sense.
Oh, so it doesn't need line of sight.
But you don't know that.
Yeah. We don't know.
All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep.
You could remember you taking cover last time and it still hit the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Unless you don't forget those beatings.
I'm gonna move over to here behind the table because I feel safer that way. Hang on. How far away is 20? It's 20 feet where I take the penalty, huh? I'll just move to here.
Okay.
And now, because I have the versatile vial in my hand still from before, all of this nonsense, go ahead and strike out with it. 32. Wow! Something hit it!
That is a hit.
What is it?
I guess I will want to do the persistent damage, so I'll go with fire.
Go for it.
A sticky bomb fire, right? Can I make it sticky?
I think so.
The stickiest, darling.
Oops. Oh, I've bungled it. I don't know how to change it from acid. And so
I'll tell you right now, it doesn't matter. Just do
Oh, all right. There we go.
it. Christ.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Doesn't Mister doesn't matter.
Oh wow. How is that even possible? You get a plus
Wait,
5?
5?
Oh, that's a persistent. That's a persistent.
It's the persistent damage. But because it is sticky, it is twice as much persistent damage.
Very nice. Okay.
So it should be twice as much as 5, right? Because of the
Yeah, but it doesn't happen instantly.
Oh,
It
right.
happens at the end of its turn.
Right. Anyway, that's my turn.
Yeah, when the versatile vial explodes, it's like a, just like a.
It's like a
When you-
small puff of
Yeah, it just sizzles a little bit.
You know, bright side of it taking me with it everywhere, I'm just like a walking bless ball. Anyone who, whenever the melees come up, they're never going to not get blessed. It's wonderful. It's my
Yeah,
strategy.
the plus 5 there is the persistent. That's what that stands for in the notifications. So Karun rolled minimum damage, effectively. That's why that's a 1.
even at maximum damage, it's kind of a
Yeah. Okay. Is that it for your turn, Karun?
That's all my turns, all
Snowy
my
Owl.
actions.
Snowy Owl will back up. To there. And then we'll use
Oh, also, I'm sorry, just so that everyone is aware, because I am targeting it and using the sticky bomb, it has no effect on anyone who is consumed by it.
awesome.
There's no splash damage to anyone else.
Snowy Owl will cast guidance on you, Karun. And I think, can we still do this? Greater cover's gone. I think Snowy Owl will also cast shield on themselves.
I'm no longer slowed, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. You see this shield of frost sort of like begin to form in the water vapor from the air. And that is it for Snowy Owl's turn. Arashok.
Yes. Well, I'm going to use an action to use this lovely cloak I have. Namely, I would love to. Where is it? I don't know. Yes, good old Cloak of the Bat that we found. Specifically, I'm going to activate it to cast pest form upon myself of the 4th rank, which means it can fly.
Okie dokie.
And it's not giving me the spell to show in the chat, so I'm going to have to search it 1 sec. But I will be taking the form of a small flying beetle. They are technically tiny sized.
There you go. Boop. It shrunk you and everything. It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom of the pest form spell. When you
Flying
click
is
on
a great idea, though.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. Perfect. Yes, so I am flying now, and I will use my natural fly action to fly. I believe its pest form is, I think, 20. Yes, so I go 20 feet up in the air.
Okie dokie.
And my final action, since that was only 2, is I believe I'm in range from Yara for this. I might not be. We're 20 feet up. Or. With diagonals, I guess I'm not in range of Yara for 30. It says 30 feet, but I'm up higher.
10 feet.
Yeah. So I don't know what the hypotenuse is there. I'm not going to try and figure it out right
so
now.
I would end up.
My head.
I'd probably not be as high up in the air then. How big is this creature? Is it like huge, large? Is it tall enough that if I'm 10 feet up, it'll hit me?
It's 10 feet.
All right. Well, then I think I won't do that because I can't. So for my final action, I will. How tall is the ceiling up here?
50 feet.
50. All right. Well, then I'll use my fly action to fly 20 feet, or fit maybe closer. I'll get closer. So I'm zipping up here. Zoop. This little
Also,
beetle.
Piranha Plant has a command for the hypotenuse in chat, probably from Zero Blue Orion, and it's amazing. Thank you.
Yep. I didn't feel like doing pulling out the quadratic equation here. But that is it. That is what I do. I turn into a little beetle, fly up and over. Just.
Okay. If that is it for your turn, Malavik.
Okay. God, I'm all the way in here. Okay, I was here. I gotta do this fun thing. 20, 25. Okay, wait, no. I'll move up 1. Just don't feel like doing it again. Right there. And oh goody, there it is. That was 2. Can't really do anything else but move. And I'll just move here. Okay. Actually, wait. 1, 2. Yeah, I'll just move here. In my turn.
Okay.
Protosoul I couldn't reach it.
Is going to engulf everybody, or try to. So it's gonna go in order here. Let's see, closest
It's a really good
first.
spot for it.
It's going to try and engulf Arashtok first.
I'm 20 feet up.
Yeah, it can fly.
Oh, so wait. Is it fly action and move action separate?
Nope.
Okay, so it used up some of its move to go diagonal then, because it wasn't 10 feet off the ground.
Correct.
Just noting that, but yes, all right,
it's
fair
double
enough.
movement to go up.
Yes, I hate it.
Okay, 20.
First time?
Arashtok, we need a reflex save from you. There you go. So yeah, we're gonna do this in order because it's gonna try and grab a Rostok first, since the Rostok is the closest.
Mm-hmm. I succeeded. My little tiny
Very
self
nice.
just buzzed out of the way.
So yeah, basically you get pushed back a little bit.
Okay.
And then it will head towards Karun. Yeah, the pillar's
Doesn't
in the
have
way.
to.
Okay, Karun, reflex save in the chat.
Do I not have guidance anymore? Is that over?
Still on? Or no? Yeah, it's still on.
I guess it's either protection or guidance.
No.
They're both a +1, so.
Guidance is for attack rolls and skill checks.
Oh, so it's just protection
Protection
then.
is AC and saving throws.
31 is a failure?
Uh-huh.
I said the same thing about 30.
Karun, you take 23 damage, 8 force damage, 15 void damage. You are also grabbed and slowed 1. Then it will try and grab Snowy Owl.
Oh, this poor girl.
Sorry, I'm doing some math. Okay. Cannot grab her that way. Let's try that again. Snowy Owl is also grabbed and slowed. And Snowy Owl will take the damage as well.
For Snowy Owl, just kidding.
And then, let's see. It's not going to have enough to get to Arcelia Malavik. Oh. Gonna get there, though. And with its last action, it will fire a necromantic bolt. Let's see at who. This is going to be towards Malavik.
Oh, I'm stupid. Oh well, it's okay. I just forgot.
That is a 38 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 25 force damage. Knocking the wind out of you for a second, Malavik. You're hit by this intense bolt. This whip-like crack from one of the tendrils launches out this bolt of force. And that is it for its turn. Meanwhile, the Elder Thing researchers continue to marvel at the events. Arcelia, it's your turn.
I will, Does it look like the strikes that we've been landing are doing anything to this thing?
Yes, it is considerably... It has considerably less tendrils than it did when you first were attacking.
Okay.
I think that's really the only indicator that you have. It's not like bleeding or anything.
Okay. First action, I'll walk up to it. Second action, I will smack it with my Morning Star. It's a miss.
That is a miss. The tendrils just are moving about too quickly. You strike and have to lean back before one hits you.
And I use the momentum to try to land another blow. And that is another miss. That is my turn.
Okay. Yara.
All right. I'm assuming slowed 1 stays on. It like refreshes when you're inside, and it's not just the first time application. Okay. Just wanted to clarify. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I will sustain a spell in order to go ahead and have my spiritual guardian try to make an attack, basically towards me. So that's 1d20 plus 19. 21 does not hit. And that's 1 action with a sustain a spell action. And with my second action, I'm just going to go ahead and lay on hands upon myself. It's pretty much all I can do. I'd rather that than continuously be swallowed. So I'm going to go ahead and
See swallow.
heal for 30. That's my turn.
Okay. Haroon.
I'm gonna try and escape with acrobatics.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. It does take some of the acid damage. And this should be doubled.
Yes, good,
It has to
good.
make a recovery check as well. Sorry.
Ah, critically fails. The whole time it's just ow, ow, ouch, ow. Stop it. No.
Yeah, Arcelia, you see like glimpses of Karun and Yara occasionally as this stuff swirls around them.
Is this something I could use guidance for?
In what regard?
Since it's not an oh, it's not an attack. Sorry, I'm thinking of protection.
What are you
All right.
trying to do?
To escape
Okay.
with
Then
acrobatics.
No, I don't. I think guidance can actually be.
34.
Yes, that is a success.
Good. Then I will exit the creature and move my other 5 feet. And I will throw another versatile vial. And I will throw another versatile vial at it.
You got this. I got faith.
And I can use guidance for this?
Why not?
Okay. 37! It
a hit.
hits again!
Give us some damage.
Alright. How do I make it a fire one and not a acid one?
You can't. It doesn't matter. Don't worry.
Oh, well, alright. Well, then I'll make it another sticky bomb.
Okay.
And do that again.
Give us some damage.
2! Ha ha!
Is that
I'll
it for
do
your
it
turn?
again. No, I have one more action.
Got to remember to take off the.
Yeah,
debuffs
sorry,
I
I
got.
just remembered. All right. 32, another hit.
What are you attacking with? Versatile vial.
The versatile vial.
So
again.
escape is 1. Versatile vial is 2. You can't use another versatile vial on this turn. Because you have to.
Oh.
Yeah, you need to draw another one.
Because I had to draw another one.
Yeah. The first one. The first one you get.
I thought they worked a little differently because they don't do any damage.
No.
All right. Never mind. Then I'll draw a versatile vial, and that's the end of my turn.
Okie dokie.
I'll see you guys in a second. It's
All
chilly
right.
out here.
Snowy Owl. Is gonna try and also escape. Trying to actually grab her is impossible here, though. So just give me a second as I just move this out of the way. Snowy Owl will do terribly on this, probably, but let's see. What do you have? Oh, you don't have shit. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I guess it'll be acrobatics. Probably not going to be athletics on this one for Snowy Owl. Let's see. Nope. That's 1, and then I imagine they're just gonna keep trying. So that is a crit. So that's gonna work, even though that was gonna be lower than that score. Snowy Owl will escape, and since she's on that side, I'm gonna say they move up this way, away from the creature. 1 action remaining. Snowy Owl will move the grabbed and the slowed, and then we'll use use this opportunity to back away. There. Okay, that is it. Rashtok.
Yes. Well, acting off of the knowledge that they have been able to hit it, which makes me think it's corporeal, and that, well, I didn't hear Arcelia say anything about immunity to disease. I'm going to attempt to cast a hex upon it with reach. So this will then be in range, even though it is a touch attack. I am 20 feet up, 20 feet away from it, which is 28 feet of the hypotenuse, which is within 30 feet range.
Yeah, the calculator open for that one. Rashtok.
I did.
It does not work.
It is mindless.
Okay. This has nothing to do with mind.
It's not that.
Oh.
It'd be disease. It's immune to or something.
Yes.
So it's just spores go out and do nothing.
It's a
Because of
goblin?
disease immunity would have to be the main thing. So just like spores spew out from this little
Yeah, it
beetle.
seems to have
Ineffectively.
zero reaction to what you do.
It's part goblin. That's why.
Well, from this tiny little beetle, you just hear the mandibles clicking and I can't disease it!
Is that it for your turn?
That's it. Oh yeah, yeah,
Malvik.
reach, and that is everything.
Okay, move in its range, and I will attack it. Wait. Oh, Karun is not off guarding it. Damn. Okay.
Well, Karun is trying.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, here we go. Oh, oof.
That is a miss. As you strike with your retribution axe, you swing. Maybe you notice Yara like inside for a moment as you swing, and you're like cautious about hitting Yara, and you swing just a little too shallow.
Do it again. What? Oh my goodness gracious.
Another miss.
Okay.
It's using me as a goddamn shield from within. Horrific.
Okay, and you use renewed vigor.
Yep.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Protosoul. Oh, it's gonna have so much fun on this turn.
Whee!
Yeah,
hate
it's
this
gonna
thing.
try and engulf everybody again.
I'm so dizzy at this point, darling. I
It's
just
just rolling around. Yara's a hamster in a hamster ball, out of control right now.
How is this
Probably
worse than the
puking.
cabinet?
Well, you told me to make it harder, so I did.
Not harder than the cabinet!
Yeah, I think this is going to be everybody this time. Everybody's got to make a reflex save. Hold on.
surely it has a limited amount of space within this fucking creature.
It does. It does.
Oh, thank God.
But it's going to try and engulf Malvik and Arcelia first, and then head towards Karun and Arashtok, and then swing back around to Snowy Owl.
Engulf me.
Okay. Malvik and Karun get engulfed. Arcelia, you manage to push it away as it tries to engulf you.
I want to be engulfed, baby.
Malavik and Karun, you take
Let me in
17
there.
damage. It's 9 force, 8 void as it grabs you.
push it
Yara, I
on
think you also
10
take this
rounds.
damage as well, since you are already
Is it
engulfed.
each round?
I'm sorry?
It would probably clarify if it is each round. I don't know what its spell is. Because it would have to attack me otherwise. I don't know.
At the at the end of its turns while it's engulfed. So technically this would have happened
Okay.
at the end of your last turn.
All right. Perfect.
Yeah.
Right. So 17, you said?
Correct.
Right.
Okay. And then it will try and engulf Arashtok as well.
Okay. Yes. Has to go up 20 feet for that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't think it can actually reach Snowy Owl.
Good. At least some blessing there.
Reflex.
Oh yes, reflex is up
Off a little bit. That is a fail. A Rosh shot.
Yep.
You get engulfed. And
I'm in here.
it's now too full to engulf anybody else. Congratulations.
So I'm going to correct you on that. I share a space with anybody else. It is not full because of me.
For fuck's sake.
That sucks.
Listen, I've been rules lawyering the other way. I have to do it toward me as
You
well.
had to turn yourself into a dung beetle.
I just have like a Rostock sitting on my fucking nose.
Yeah, basically. Which I'm fine, by the way. I can hold my breath for 20 minutes.
No, Dan, what you say is I instantly remove my bug form so this thing can't eat me.
Burst.
Arashtak, you also take the 17 damage.
Yes.
And Arcelia, it's going to stop in front of you, and it will use a melee attack against you.
All right.
Those are so much worse. Or worse.
I know.
That is a 33 to hit,
That's a hit.
or 21 force damage. It moves so quickly, like just sucking up the other party members, and then quickly returning. You're trying to follow what's going on, Arcelia. It quickly rolls back into your field of vision and immediately strikes you with a tendril of force. That is it for its turn. The other thing, researchers. Research. It's your turn, Arcelia.
I swing at it with all of my upper body strength. Oops, that's not... I don't sheathe that.
Video game character, trying to interact with NPCs. Like, oh, damn it.
It's like when you're like playing
Excellent.
Dark Souls or something, you accidentally hit the button to sheath your weapon and then you get clobbered in the face or something. Alright, here we go. First
There's
hit
a
is a
hit.
31.
Give us some damage.
Damage.
Arcelia, how do you kill it?
Ooh.
Thank
Uh,
the gods.
Oh, it's
Was I-
not that bad.
As I buffet it away with the shield and it comes at me, this massive strike hits my shoulder and it sends me reeling back. And with that momentum, as I correct myself, I throw my whole body into the blow as I crush the carapace of this thing. And the force of my weapon just splits it in half.
Everybody spills out, gasping for breath as you fall to the ground. This creature just sort of discorporates. The light and shadow fade as you all fall to the ground. We are out of combat. We're out of time. We've gone way over for today. Thank you, everybody, for watching. No green room today again we've gone over. We appreciate you being here. We'll see you next time for more Gatewalkers. Peace out. Bye-bye.